It's one for the ages, and that's saying something in this cross-county rivalry as the Superintendent's Trophy is back up for grabs. The district's top seed going to be decided, and, county bragging rights until they meet again. The Southwestern Warriors versus the Pulaski County Maroons on Lake Cumberland Sports. Hello, my friends. We've settled into Boats Box down J.P. Vaught Run alongside Michael Gregg, Pat Harris, Jeremiah Jones, the boss man Kevin Lloyd, and Nick Hibbert snapping photos somewhere in this sea of humanity at the reservation. I'm Josh McKinney, Toyota Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. It's your Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. Michael Gregg, good evening.
Good evening, sir. A lot on the line tonight, Josh.
These are always, and I do mean always, capital always, underline it, always big. This one might be one of the biggest, if not the biggest yet, if you can believe it.
And why is that, Josh? Why is this year bigger? Because talking to Coach Foley, he says they're all big. But you know what? We live in the here and the now.
Absolutely.
And all we can talk about is how we feel about it now. And it does feel like a monumental matchup tonight. Man, 8-0 Southwestern, 8-1 Pulaski County. The only blemish for Pulaski County at Corbin. A lot of teams can say they go to Corbin and lose, right?
Absolutely.
And Pulaski County only loses by 3. Again, this is going to be a really good football game.
Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. Michael Gregg just told you Southwestern 8-0, Pulaski County 8-1. Both teams 3-0 in district play. A number 1 seed in the district will be decided tonight. 37th all-time meeting between these two. The Warriors lead it 19-17. Enough from us. Let us hear from the head coaches themselves. Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
This is Michael Gregg with Lake Cumberland Sports, sitting down with head ball coach Jason Foley. Coach Foley, district championship on the line tonight. Your Southwestern Warriors 8-0. You're going to play host to crosstown foe Pulaski County Maroons. They come in 8-1. Their only blemish, a loss on the road to Corbin, and a lot of teams can say that they've traveled to Corbin and lost down there. A lot bubbling around this matchup this year, and so I guess first things first. Let's reflect back on this season. In position to get a district title again this year, how do you like where your Warriors stand at this point in time coming into tonight's contest?
Well, I'm extremely. Anytime that you can be playing for a district championship in a single game setting, that's where you want to be. I mean, that's one of your goals at the beginning of the year, to put yourself in position to compete for a district championship. And for us, it'll be trying to win 4 in a row. I mean, we've been fortunate to win 3 in a row, and that's hard.
This is Michael Gregg with Lake Cumberland Sports, sitting down with head ball coach Jason.
That 3rd or 4th
bubbling around this matchup this year, and so I guess first things first. This is Michael Gregg with Lake Cumberland Sports, sitting down with head ball coach Jason Foley. Coach Foley.
Be cohesive. That senior class they've got, I think, is a really cohesive group, and they're playing some good ball.
Coach, I assume at the beginning of the year you put some season goals on the board, and district title has to be one of those. Tonight on the line is the district title, also bragging rights, and also that RPI ranking that kind of has some later on implications. Is there one of those things that maybe trumps the other in tonight's contest for you and your Warriors?
Well, they're all pretty important, when you think about it. Like you said, district championship, getting the 1 versus the 2 seed. And the way that helps you is it guarantees you at least 2 home games in the playoffs, where if you lose this game, you're just guaranteed 1 home game. And so that helps. You want a home field advantage in the playoff. And then, of course, your RPI, like you mentioned. I mean, obviously a win, either team, it's going to help their RPI as they try to get on down the line. If you were to have the opportunity to play in that 3rd or 4th round, it starts helping the opponents you would play. It would help you out a little bit.
So this week being a huge week, coming off a really blowout win at home at South Laurel, this week of practice, how's your Warriors? Are they amped up for this game, Coach? Everything going good, well for the Warrior program right now?
Yeah, it's going good. I thought our players been really focused, really locked in. Maybe I feel like Monday we were a little excited, for the week, but I think as the week has got in, they seem to have dialed in, and I'm very pleased with the practices we've had. I feel like we've prepared well, and I think we've got a good game plan in place. All 3 phases, offensively, defensively, and special teams. We just got to go execute them.
So speaking of executing, I know that the Warrior-led offense likes to rush the football. I anticipate, seeing that tonight. What do you think offensively, Coach, are your keys to being victorious tonight in this crosstown matchup, district championship matchup?
Well, I mean, we've got to be able to eliminate mistakes. When you think about beating good teams, one of the things that gets you beat is if you have too many mistakes. And I'm talking about turnovers, too many penalties, mishaps on maybe play execution, just assignment mistakes. We can't have that. So we got to be really clean, try to limit the mistakes that we have. And I think that's how you win a big game like this. Of course, we like to run the football. We've got really good running backs, but we also can pass the football. We've gotten better. Our quarterbacks, our quarterbacks that we've used this year, they've gotten better and better in our system. Got some playmakers out wide. So I feel like, we're a team that if you want to try to completely take away the run, we can hurt you in the pass game too.
We have seen that passing game develop, Coach. So defensively, really there's one big question. I have to ask it. How do you stop Godby? I mean, teams this year, I know he's been on their scouting report. He has to be. He's on pace to potentially set a state record for passing TD receptions. And so what's the game plan tonight to stop that young man?
Well, the game plans, sometimes that's easier to say than do, but definitely credit him. He's a tremendous football player, and Godby, with the connection with he and Duggar, they really have a good connection, so they work well together. But as far as Chandler goes, he runs good routes. He's got really good hands. If he gets his hands on the ball, he's not going to drop it. He knows how to find space, and once he gets the ball in his hands, he's dangerous because he's strong and he's fast. So we have to try to make it hard on him off the line of scrimmage some, try to eliminate him getting in those zones and those areas, and hopefully get enough pressure on Duggar where maybe Chandler doesn't have time to get to those zones and areas too. So that's a couple of things that we're looking at. Hopefully we know we can't shut him out, but hopefully we can make it harder on him than what he's used to.
And Coach, I'm going to ask a follow-up question to that because I've been asked this week, are you going to assign that task of Godby to one man, or are you going to, what's the game plan as far as defensive assignments go?
Well, we've got a couple of different scenarios that we feel like we can do. You can look at it. You can try to man up with him and run, but then there's some weaknesses when you do that. Or you can try to put some pressure off him right as soon as he comes off the line and then try to drop into his zone. I think we've got a couple of different scenarios we'll look at. If one of them's not working, we'll go to the other. So I think we've kind of worked it both ways, whether we want to play zone or man against him.
And I've got a question. So your scout team, this is, I believe, the most stout passing attack offense you face this season. Simon Kenton may be able to be in that conversation. Scout team, have they really threw the ball this week? And I'm sure you've practiced that stuff hard this week.
Yeah, we have, and we've had a good group of kids that stepped up. I've got some really good receivers on my varsity that stepped in and played scout team a lot. I mean, you get kids like Caden Cunningham and Caden Hewitt and Brody Perkins and some of those kids. So we've thrown them against our defense, and that's really helped us out. And then we've got some quarterbacks. Colin Burton and Roger Oliver, we've used them on the scout team a lot, and they're good football players too. So we feel like we've got a really good look. One thing I will say though is, Duggar and Cody Nichols and Zach Ottawa, they all three can run the football too. So we, as much as we know they want to pass and we've got to try to be concerned about it, we can't eliminate that rushing attack. We got to make sure we stop the run too.
So you talked about practicing there. Coach putting in work awards for this week. Guys have just busted the hunt for you and leading up to this big game this week, district championship game.
Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 kids that's really stood out for us in scout teams. First off, a freshman, Caden Daughtery, plays linebacker, plays running back, has had a tremendous season for us in the young group. He's going to be a really good football player in our program. Junior, Stephen Flynn, he's one of those guys I mentioned earlier that's gave our defense a good look in practice this week as a receiver. He's a really good route runner. Caden Sexton, sophomore, newcomer this year. A lot of speed. I've really seen improvement from start to the end of the year with him. We're excited for the future. And then Logan Haynes, I think he's played some varsity time this year. Actually come in a couple of weeks ago and played some fullback for us. He's gave us a real good look at running back this week against our scout. And so we're excited about those 4 kids and their futures.
Awesome. Well, Coach, good luck tonight in this home contest as you vie for a district title, that 4th district title in a row for you. And the house is going to be packed. I know if you're going to want to get a seat, you're going to want to come early tonight. And as always, thank you for taking time out with us and letting us inside Warrior Nation. We appreciate that. One final question, though. Which hat you wearing tonight, Coach? I got to ask.
Well, I may have to go with the white one tonight. I think that's been pretty good for me, so we'll try to go with the white hat tonight.
All right. Hey, Coach, good luck tonight. Good luck for the remainder of the season as your Warriors certainly trying to make a way and do some special things this year. So, as always, appreciate your time.
Thank you, Michael, and I want to thank Lake Cumberland Sports. Thanks.
This has been Coach Foley Show here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Most accidents and breakdowns happen close to home. You know who else is close to home? Tire Pros. With our 24/7 roadside assistance, we're always there for you. And our team of trained and certified technicians can repair your brakes, transmission, electrical, and more. Looking for tires? Shopping online is fast and easy. Choose from our huge selection of name brand tires, then schedule an appointment to have them professionally installed at a time that's convenient for you. Hassle-free, guaranteed. Tire Pros. We're here for you.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
I know this guy. I've talked to him on the phone. He knows his stuff.
And welcome back to Lake Cumberland Sports coverage of high school football. John Hines has joined me, and the head ball coach of the Pulaski County Maroons. And, Coach, good to see you.
Thank you. Good to have you here, brother.
Good to be here under these circumstances, I think, as we talked back early August that you were ranked 3rd in the district by publication and not a lot of respect. And I could tell by the tone in your voice you liked this football team, and so far you're 8-1. Southwestern's 8-0. This one's going to decide district championship, seedings in the playoffs, all kinds of things. But if you were both 0-8, it's still Southwestern.
It is. It's the game. It's the game that all our kids look forward to and all our people look forward to, and I'm sure they're the same way on the south end. It's the game of the year, regardless of what comes out of it. You know, it's interesting. Those folks that's been around a long time, like you and I have, many, many years ago, when we were putting together the schedule, Dale Anderson at that time was at Southwestern, and we worked out an opportunity to be the last district game of the season, and we've been able to keep it there for many years. But the reason Coach Anderson and I did that was it was our dream at that time that someday that would be for the district championship. And it's kind of become an every year thing now for a long, long time.
It went from everybody hoping that you could make both schools get to that level to now it's expected by some of us. I mean, even, you know, preseason we say, well, let's just look late October because that's where it's all going to be decided. And for once we got one right. Tell us about your football team.
Well, we're proud of our team. I'm proud of what they've accomplished this year. As you said, you know, going into the season when we started practice, I don't think folks really expected Pulaski to be a very solid team. So we're tickled with what our kids have accomplished. They're a bunch of overachievers. It's been a fun team to coach. It really is. You know, you got to love these kids. They work hard every day in practice, and they give their all, and they really play hard for each other. And you've had some guys who, you know, maybe unexpectedly have had spectacular seasons. And that's what you got to have to compete at a high level. And I'm just proud of all of them. Our coaches have done a great job. It's been a fun year for me. It's been a fun team to coach.
We've talked so much this year, you and I have, before, after, during games about your offense, and it deserves credit. And we'll plaudit it, I'm sure, during our pregame show, you know, that's come up here in a few minutes. But your defense, I won't call them a no-name defense. That's stealing from a previous. But these guys just go out every Friday night, and you've had unbelievable number of injuries across this football defense, and it's been next man up every week. And I look around, I go, you know, they didn't give up very much. You got a very good defensive football team.
We've had a very good unit all year long, and I'm pleased with all the guys that are involved in that. I'm proud of our coaches and the way they work with them day after day. They're just so well coached and so well tuned in. Proud of all the kids and the way they've played. And as you said, we've had some young kids step up and be able to fill those roles that we didn't expect, that played extremely well. You know, you go back and look at the scores, and you might say, well, I'm not sure the defense is that good. They gave up X number of points to so-and-so and so-and-so. But when you really dig into that, you find that a lot of times that's late in the game when a lot of starters were being pulled and young guys are playing, and the other team is sort of playing against our younger players when they get some points. So they've really done a good job overall defensively. And the biggest thing about our defensive unit, Mike, is they've gotten better each week as we've gone through the season, and boy, that's fun to see.
You had Southwestern tonight. We'll talk about Southwestern, and like I said, when we get into our pregame show. But tell me about what you expect to see tonight, what the keys to the game are for Pulaski to come out victorious.
Well, I think obviously the key for us as we talk about defense is to stop their run game. They've got a really outstanding offensive line, some really nice running backs, you know, Tanner Wright and Christian Walden, and they're playing Maddox Mink as a running back, and of course they use Mason Hibbert as well as a quarterback that runs the ball. So they've got guys that can run the football, and they do a really good job up front on the offensive line. So I think that's the best part of their team. We've got to be able to control that to have a chance to win.
Your team this year has been pretty stingy with the football, very few turnovers. I think 3 interceptions that Duggar has thrown through the season, and as many times as he puts the ball in the air, that's kind of amazing. And you haven't laid the ball on the ground with a fumble very much this year. And as always, turnovers will be a key stat when this one's over.
They will. It'll be the key stat, I think, and we talk about that all the time. And we've talked about this too, Mike, with our kids several times over the course of the season. I heard this from the great old Bobby Bowden a long time ago, but he said when two teams that are pretty equal, two good teams are playing each other, he never believed that one team ever beats the other team. One of the teams will make mistakes and lose the game. And I think it's going to be this way in the game Friday night. So we don't want to be the team that loses the game. We want to play a good, clean game and play like we can and try to make Southwestern make those mistakes.
We know the weather's supposed to be great. We know field conditions won't be a factor since turf at
What
most
about
schools.
that?
Now, how about that?
Hallelujah,
Hey, we go
Pulaski
back
County
a lot of
folks.
years. We can remember some of this. So weather's going to be good. Field conditions are going to be good. You're going to show up. I'm pretty sure your bunch is going to be over at Southwestern, and it ought to be one heck of a high school football game.
For the people in this town, if you're a football fan, you can't miss this. And as you said, kudos to our superintendent, school board, and all the folks that voted through the turf package. It's been a world changer for us. I'm sure Southwestern will say the same
Sure.
thing. We've just had a wonderful season because of that. So excited about that. You're right. The weather's going to be nice. It's a Don Franklin Bowl. We've got the youth league game going on early on. Come see those little kids play, those future Maroons and future Warriors play. And, they'll be recognizing all those youth league members and cheerleaders and all those folks. And so it's a big, big night in Pulaski County.
Best of luck.
Thank you, man.
We're going to talk to you after this one's over, but until then, we'll be back with the pregame show here on Lake Cumberland Sports coverage of high school football.
Toyota Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. Indeed, a beautiful night for the cross-county rivalry matchup. Fair Skies 61. Michael Gregg, it is time to do the deal.
Let's do it. Keys to the game, Josh, and I like what Coach Hines said there.
Absolutely.
He was very right. He was on point. Southwestern's rushing attack. It's what they do. They do it well. Pulaski County's passing attack. That's what they do, and they do it well. But that whole control mistakes, minimize mistakes. Don't beat yourself.
Yep.
And I think those are the keys to the game. And the keys to your game are brought to you by Whitus Cabinets. At Whitus Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it is their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at Whitus Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the Whitus Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you. And Josh, our Magic Monograms fashion report. Southwestern, black pants, black tops, orange numerals, Pulaski County. White bottoms, white tops, maroon numerals, silver hats for PC, orange hats for Southwestern, the spear on the side. That is your fashion report by Magic Monograms. Conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monograms is the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery. Let's get ready to rumble.
Taking into the Maroons huddle as the Warriors hit the field right now. 37th all-time meeting between these cross-county foes. And somehow, some way, it seems like it gets bigger every single year. This place at capacity. This place is insane. It is absolutely electric here at the reservation tonight. Before we get to the nitty-gritty, thank you, boss man Kevin Lloyd. He's pushing so many buttons and producing up tonight, doing great work. Pat Harris and Jeremiah Jones, thank you all so very much for making this possible. Toyota of Somerset High School football. PC won the toss. They have elected to defer.
I'm shocked by that, but
I'm not.
I really am. The offense has they've been an offensive juggernaut. I thought they would want the ball early, but hey, we're going to decide a lot tonight, Josh. What all's on the line tonight?
Well, I'm glad you asked. What all is on the line tonight? Well, cross-county rivalry, that means Superintendent's Trophy back up for grabs. Currently residing at Southwestern, the district's top seed, decided as well. And, yeah, in no particular order, bragging rights. Maybe the most important. Bragging rights. They're all important.
And just a few people are here to see how this is going to turn out.
A few?
Just a few. Standing room only. And we knew that's how it was going to be, and that's how it should be.
Man, this is great.
And absolutely.
This is a beautiful atmosphere, beautiful facility. Thank you, Pulaski County School Board, for investing in our youth, both here at Southwestern and at County High as well. Maroons will send it away. This place at capacity and is absolutely electric. Ethan One will send it away. We are underway. Short spot kick that will trickle out of bounds on the PC sideline. Tanner Wright watching it mosey out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. As Michael Gregg mentioned, donning the all-black unis tonight. PC in the all-whites.
Coach Hines talked about Southwestern's offensive front. We know that they can play. Starting on that line, Braden Myers, Nico, should be Ben Coomer at left guard this week. Nico Pascarella at center, Caden Petrarca at right guard, and Cole Pierce at right tackle. Southwestern lost Tyler Russell last week to an injury, and starting at QB tonight, number 12, Roger Oliver, trots out there. Tanner Wright lined up in the backfield, and Lucas McKee lined up at fullback tonight.
Good to see McKee back. Eye back set. The handoff. Tanner Wright inside right tackle. Busting loose. Spin move. First down and more as Tanner gets to the 50-yard line. A first down tote scrimmage. Remax Lake Time Realty first down. The energy is absolutely insane.
You can feel it.
You can feel it just coming off the players in this huge capacity crowd. My goodness, this is what high school sports is all about.
Wide out. Caden Hewitt trots back out there. Christian Walden split out wide to the right as well. Brody Perkins, Maddox Mink as well. Ball catchers for the Warriors.
3-man front for the Maroons. Oliver throws, bobbled, but Walden will tuck it away as he'll get to the PC 49-yard line. That's pitch and catch. Abbott will make the stop on the near home sideline, left to right for the blue and orange. You notice multiple different camera angles for you tonight. Lake Cumberland Sports, my goodness. We are honored, appreciative, Kevin and Kelly Lloyd, their support of high school sports.
Caden Cunningham now split out wide right.
Second at about 6, Maroons flinch. Oliver hands up under center. High back set behind him. He'll turn and hand it off to McKee. Straight up the gut. Look out. 40. 35 to the 30-yard line. Ball pop loose late. And PC's on top of it. And the Maroons will have it. Talk about limiting mistakes. McKee coughed it up. Warriors commit the first mistake. The Warriors turn it over. PC has the football. 10:46 to go in the opening quarter. That was a nice tote by McKee. Just lost it at the end.
We see who recovered the fumble, Josh.
I did not.
I'm going to give it to Brady Kane. I know he plays back in that defensive backfield.
Kane was there, and Wine was there as well.
That's a big play if you're the Maroons. Costly mistake.
Well, you saw the success Southwestern was having again. Small sampling.
Sure.
But they were having success there. Duggar looking to throw. Out of shotgun formation. Looking. Nothing there. He will tug it and run. He's got plenty of legs as he'll scamper up north of the 30-yard line. We've seen Duggar do that before to Southwestern in the past. You mentioned in the Futures game earlier tonight, you saw him score how many in a youth league game?
Well, I don't remember, but it was a whole bunch because he was fast and everybody else was just not as fast.
He's gotten bigger, wiser, older, faster.
Faster.
Gain of 7 from QB1, Pulaski County. Being senior Bryson Duggar. Timeout taken by the Maroons. A Ron Shaw Realtor timeout with 10:09 to go. Opening quarter. Warriors had to strike first, but turnover. We'll give PC the football. Maroons will have it at 2nd and 3.
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic.
You mentioned in the Coach Jason Foley show, how do you defend Chandler Godby? North of 1,300 yards, 23 TDs on the season. He has a really, really good shot at breaking the state record season touchdowns.
Unbelievable.
We'll talk about that as we move along tonight. Godby split near sideline. As the pitch to Nichols, I do believe. Sweeping to the right side, he'll be short of the first down. Give him a couple, 3rd and short. As that was 2-6 on the tote. Cody Nichols. 3rd and 1. Southwestern defense trying to bow their neck and get the football back. So Warrior offense put one on the deck. 9:46 to go, opening quarter. Third and short, right to left for the Maroons. In the far visitor hash, Duggar straight back to throw. Pocket breaking down around him. He will tuck it and run, trying to cut it upfield, and he will be nearly hit at the line of scrimmage, and that will set up 4th down. Marker does not move, so 4th and 1. Warrior defense holding. An early decision for Coach Hines. 9:15 to go, opening quarter. No indication of a punt.
Points win football games.
Absolutely. All right, we'll try to get one the easy way. Duggar looks to Coach Hines. 4th and 1. Play clock at 13. Trips left. Nobody right. Nichols in the backfield. PC will go for it. Nichols straight up the gut. Met. Spun down. Stopped. Stone Wyatt Stafford. First guy there for Southwestern. Big number 5'3".
Ben Coomer, 5'3". Wyatt Stafford right there with him.
5'3". I see a Ben Coomer. Turned over on downs. Big defensive stand, Coach Hines. I like the gamble.
I do too.
As you just said, points win games.
That's right.
It's really early.
Yeah, I was going to be cute and say my keys to the game was the team that scored the most points is going to win this football game.
That would have been cute.
Yeah.
Coach Hines gambling early. Turned over on downs. Big stop by Coomer. Oliver turns and hands it off. Tanner Wright leading with that shoulder inside right tackle. Get up to around the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. 2nd and 6. I can just feel people watching. What? 4th and 1 with 8+ to go in the first?
Momentum.
Hey.
You turn Southwestern over. Southwestern dodging a bullet, Josh, surviving that early turnover.
Hey.
And that's key.
I don't have a problem with it.
No, sir.
Coach Hines been around the block. 24th season at the helm. Said he's still having fun. Love to hear that. Hand off Tanner Wright. Man, he got popped in the neck. Still driving forward. Tanner Wright still going, turning those legs. 2-2.
Ball out again.
Yeah, it squirts loose late. Well, they're going to mark him down at his Tanner vigorously driving those legs. And saw a Maroon come in and pop him, and that head snap back. But Tanner able to keep surging forward. 3rd and short. 3rd and about 3. 7:40 to play, opening quarter. Scoreless on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Got to wrap that ball up. You got to know
Yes.
both teams are going to be scratching and clawing for it. Turnovers.
Warriors have
could
already
be key.
And Warriors have already laid one on the ground. PC couldn't convert on 4th down. Walden straight up the gut should have the first down as he'll get inside the 25 to around the 23. It looks like. Depends. And they will move the chains. Remax Lake Time Realty. First down for the Warriors. Southwestern loves to rush the football, and they keep coming at you. Southwestern averages 286 yards a game carrying the football.
You mentioned they ran behind big Cole Pierce on that play, big number 76. You mentioned that Tyler Russell going down by injury there last week.
Strong side of the line. To the right, McKee goes away from him, basically straight up the gut. That will be a gain of 3 as they're going to give him the Rick Barker red zone. Right at it, laces of the football in that Rick Barker red zone. Good evening, Mr. Barker. 6:35 to go, opening quarter. Scoreless, 2nd series of the night for Southwestern. Warriors coughed it up on their first possession. The Maroons turned it over on downs on a 4th and 1 gamble. Warriors starting in excellent field position. Wishbone set. Right, runs into a couple of his guys, able to fall off of them for positive yardage. Those tight quarters racing. As Tanner will get up to the 15-yard line, 3rd and short. 6 minutes to go in a quick opening quarter so far.
Big 3rd down for the Warriors as they're getting closer and closer to the end zone.
At this pace, possessions are going to be at a premium. Don't expect the pace to continue, but you never know. 3rd and short. Warriors left to right, working, shading towards that far visitor hash. Handoff. Tanner Wright. Inside right tackle. We'll get a couple. Did he get it?
2 on the play.
Needed 2. Move the chains. Another Remax Lake Time Realty first down for the Warriors in the Rick Barker red zone. First and 10, blue and orange from the PC 13.
That was big. We saw Southwestern throw the football one play on a little screen, wide receiver screen. Other than that, it's been straight power running football. What will we see here inside the 20? I suspect much the same.
The Warriors throw it more than 5 times. That's bad news for Southwestern. Oliver hands up under center, full house backfield. Walden with a head of steam to the 10. Dragon Maroons as New and Associates. James New coming crashing in late to stop his momentum after his teammates Maroons hats to the football. And he stopped at the 4. As not enough for the first down. 2nd and 1. 4.5 to play. Quick opening quarter.
Big 9-yard run from Walden, and we've said all year that young man runs hard and he's hard to tackle.
Oliver hands up under center. I set behind him. Tanner Wright straight up the gut into the end zone. Touchdown Southwestern. 4:18 to go. Opening quarter. Cue the music. Hit the lights. Warriors strike first in this cross-county rivalry matchup. Tanner Wright for 6 makes it 6-0 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Tanner Wright, Citizens National Bank TD.
Tanner Wright in a senior campaign having a fantastic season. That's touchdown number 16 on the season for Double Deuce.
Our TD tote, more on for the point after. It is up and it is good. 7-0 Southwestern on top of PC early. Whole lot of football left. Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize your services to meet your needs, whether that be in our office, over the phone, or through your computer. Call Intrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters. And a big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships, for presenting tonight's coverage of high school football. Be sure to take advantage of the end-of-season savings at any of their Somerset locations. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships. They treat you like family.
7-0. Southwestern strikes first. Citizens National Bank touchdown. The Warriors will send it away. 4:18 to go opening quarter. Whole lot of football left. Thanks for joining us for Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Caleb Moore has it teed up. 4-6. Sends the pigskin away. Chandler Godby retreats to the 5. To the 10. Middle of the field. 15 coming near sideline. Look out. 20. To the 30. Stutter step. 35. Wrapped up and dropped at the 38-yard line. Chandler Godby. Nice return. Setting up decent field position for the Maroons. Kelly, Stafford, and Coomer. Excuse me, not Stafford. Goff and Coomer. Excuse me. I might misspeak. 1st and 10 for PC. On their own 39-yard line, 4:09 to go opening quarter. Maroons now find themselves trailing 7-0. Bryson Duggar by his lonesome in the backfield. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. I'll go straight back to throw. Great protection this time. Looking downfield, pump fakes. He's in trouble. Maddox Mink will get him. Quarterback sack from Maddox Mink. You know, talking about players like Chandler Godby, that's on another level.
Yes, sir.
Maddox Mink is on another level.
He, all season long, Josh has just played lights out. Another senior who is just bust onto the scene. I mean, he's played a great career, but this season just next level.
Whole nother level. Sack from Mink. 2nd and 12 for the Maroons. 3:30 to play first quarter. A little extra help It'll be Ottawa. Started up the gut, went off right tackle. Good decision by sophomore Ottawa. Nice pickup. Setting up third. Definitely manageable. What'd you give him, 7?
That's what it had, yeah, 7-yard
3rd and 5.
run for
Good
Ottawa.
tote. Good tote by PC's 2-2. Ottawa. Talented young Maroon. Yeah, talent all over this field tonight. 3rd and 5. Godby comes in motion. Home side, visitor side. Duggar straight back to throw, looking for him. Looking, fires, high throw. Climbing the ladder, making the reception. Look out, 40 to the 30. Wrapped up, dropped at the 27-yard line. Pitch and catch, moved the chains. Harris Denmeyer, the sophomore, climbing the ladder. Duggar with the BB. Moved the chains for PC.
That was a really nice catch from Denmeyer, and then he was able to elude the initial tackler and run for a little bit there.
Make a play, wide receiver. Denmeyer did. Nice throw from Duggar. Man, he got a cannon. We've seen that several years now.
He can play.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he can sling it. 1st and 10 for the Maroons from the Southwestern 25-yard line. Duggar directing traffic. Godby in motion and flags. We'll stop that one before it got off. Maroons will back up. It will be a false start on the Maroons. 2:17 to go, opening quarter. Southwestern leads on a 4-yard TD tote by Tanner Wright. Moore's extra point good. 7-0 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
And I had asked Coach Foley how they were going to D up 16, and so far, I mean, they don't have anybody chasing him. Whoever's on the side of the field that he's on, they're covering him. That's how they'll do that until that becomes a problem.
Godby comes in motion again. PC trying to get him the football as you anticipate. Ottawa straight up the gut. He has ran well here in the opening quarter. He'll get up to just inside the 25, give him the 24. I like the way he runs the football.
Long stride.
Yeah. He reminds me a whole lot of Tristan Cox.
Well, he reminds me of our number 30, Braxton Walters, like as far as body and the length of the stride.
Yeah.
That's a high praise to compare him to Tristan Cox.
2nd and 9. Backside of their side. Godby comes in motion near home sideline. Duggar. Straight back to throw again. Looking left. Looking for Godby's. Double team to the end zone. And feet got wrapped up between Walden and Jalen Woolridge. That was an easy flag. You saw that one coming. That'll be a pass interference on Southwestern. As that will set PC up in a really good spot with 1:21 to go, opening quarter. To the penalty, spotted in the Rick Barker red zone for PC at the Southwestern 13. Well, it was well defended until feet got tangled up. Southwestern had at least 2 Warriors on Godby that time. He's going to have to work to get catches tonight. As the Warriors will take a timeout with 1:09 to go in the opening quarter. A Ron Shaw Realtor timeout.
Since 1979, Modern Systems has been protecting communities all across Kentucky. They're proud to be part of the communities they serve, bringing time and sponsorships to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you, from homes to businesses to schools and churches. Let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be awarding a Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game. We'll also bring you Alton Blakely Family Dealerships post-game show here on Lake Cumberland Sports. Now is a great time to order your new Ford from Alton Blakely. Right now, when you order your new Ford, you can lock in low APRs for up to 84 months. Get the new Ford you've always wanted, and no worries about fluctuating interest rates. Your rate is locked in when you order. See Alton Blakely Ford for details. South Highway 27, AltonBlakely.com.
Alumni night adding to this capacity crowd at the reservation. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Duggar looking to throw inside slant. Led his receiver too far, and that will be incomplete. Intended target was Denmeyer for PC. 2nd and 10 for the Maroons. 1:05 to play, opening quarter.
Well-designed play, kind of fake pitch to Godby. because you know a lot of eyes are on 16 and hoping to get the slant open and just not on target.
You and I talking coming over tonight, we talked all week long. Nobody's been able to stop Chandler Godby this year.
Nope, and he's been on everybody's scouting report.
Absolutely. 1-6 is the real deal.
Unquestionably.
Rolling, throwing, fires. That one's too long. Had a couple of receivers over there. Godby was one of them. Denmeyer was the other one. Hutchison and Gallagher flying fresh Cowboy. 59.6 seconds to go. Opening quarter. Southwestern's defense trying to dig in again as they turn the PC over on downs in the earlier possession. Possessions at a premium in the opening quarter. 3rd and 10 Maroons from the Southwestern 13-yard line. Duggar out of the gun, out of line to his right. Excuse me, left. Long snap count. Handoff out of line. Looking for the sweeper. Cut it back inside. Wrapped up and dropped into the awaiting arms of a couple of Warriors. Lucas McKee. And that will be 4th down for the Maroons. And, gentlemen, you just mentioned Braxton Walters, 6'2", buck 85, just waiting on out of line.
You know, Walter's a young sophomore, really bright future here as the Warrior come on the scene kind of about midpoint in the year, and he's played really well.
4th and 7 for the Maroons from the Southwestern 10. Maroons going to go for it. They went for it earlier. Why not rack it up again? Maroons trying to convert this 4th down. Duggar fakes the pitch, fires over the middle, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Pulaski County. Zach Anderson. Touchdown, Maroons.
That was a nice, well-designed play. And I don't think whoever was supposed to be guarding Anderson did not.
Didn't.
Just busted coverage.
That was pretty. Anderson, a point at the end of it. I see you, somebody. 7-6. Extra point forthcoming from Bryson Mounts, who's had a great year, and whistles as he laid the lumber to it. That'll be offsides on Southwestern. You know, talk about what Chandler Godby has done leading the state and receiving. Bryson Duggar tops the state and passing in the top 5. Anyway, memory doesn't serve correct. You got the numbers. We'll talk about it as we move along here. And you know, Mounts doing his thing as well, kicking. He's among the state leaders. Solid as they come. 2-7 in maroon and white. Extra point on the way. It is up, and it is good. Tied at 7, 15.6 seconds to go in the opening quarter. The Superintendent's Trophy.
Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans. And the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin Scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. And our sponsor for our lineman of the game here on the southwestern side of town is Big Blue Septic Service. Call Big Blue Septic Service for your septic tank servicing and portable toilet rentals. When you got to go, go Big Blue, 606-451-3000. Set for a kickoff here, a Tim Spears Realtor kickoff here. Pulaski County going to do the deed.
Duggar, top 3 passing. Godby, tops in receiving. Godby, top 6 in scoring. Mounts, top 5 in PATs. And, oh, by the way, for good measure, Leighton Abbott on defense, top 5 in tackles.
Nice.
It's been a good year for PC. Maroons are legit. Southwestern, however, as well. Return back from the 2. That's Walden to the 25. He'll be wrapped up, slung down around the 25-yard line. Maroons coming to him in a hurry with 6.8 seconds to go in the opening quarter. A beautiful shot of great athletes in PC and Southwestern. No mistaking who's who tonight. Southwestern in the all black, PC in the all white.
You talked about Godby has a legitimate shot to break that all-time Kentucky high school record for touchdown receptions, and
he's going to do it.
I wish that young man the best of luck. Because
Absolutely.
Love to see one of the homeboys here in town.
Absolutely.
Get that coveted record.
Hope he gets that and Mr. Football.
You bet.
Oliver hands it off to Wright. Spin move, busts him loose up to around the 32-yard line. Tanner Wright, a little extra oomph tonight in those legs. As that'll set up second and short when we begin the second. Tied at 7 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard for the Superintendent's Trophy on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Hey kids, it's Moolah Moose Club time. At Citizens National Bank, we pay for excellent grades. Citizens National Bank will put $1 into your Moolah Moose account up to $10 per grading period. Ask your parent or guardian to bring you to any Citizens National Bank location to open your Moolah Moose savings account and let us reward you for your hard work. Join the Moolah Moose Savings Club only at Citizens National Bank. Moving forward together, member FDIC.
Good evening, this is Barry Turner. On behalf of our agents and as owners of Turner Realty Group, Tawana and I are excited to announce that we have become RE/MAX Lake Time Realty. Like we've always said, who you work with matters and who you partner with to grow your agency matters. When the opportunity came to partner as a RE/MAX franchisee in the Lake Cumberland area, we realized their core values align with what made Turner Realty Group so successful. RE/MAX Lake Time Realty, 44 Office Park Drive between lots 21 and 22. Each office independently owned and operated.
Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers, Auctioneers Realtors. I'm Josh McKinney alongside Michael Gregg. Start of the second. Wishbone set for the Warriors, 2nd and 1. Oliver looking to throw, looking right, fires downfield. Hibbard has got it at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Nobody going to get him. Mason Hibbard to the house, 4, 6. A big strike. Oliver in the wishbone set, plants, fires, go get it, 5. That was pretty.
That was phenomenal.
That was pretty. That's why I like Hibby at a wide receiver spot.
Yeah. Hibbard, number 5, can do a little something special at wide out as well. Doesn't get the opportunity or the volume, but the young man can play in any number of positions and does a phenomenal job at all of them.
Extra point for Moore. It's up and good. 14-7 Southwestern on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Quick strike ability.
Yeah, big Citizens National Bank touchdown there for Southwestern to regain the lead here in this one. We built this was a good one, and it's lined up just to be just that. Stressed, anxious, depressed. At Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services, we can get services started today. At Entrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at entrust-healthcare.com. At Entrust, your mental health matters. And Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic.
Southwestern leads 14-7 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Mason Hibbard's 7th TD reception of the year. Oliver's 5th TD pass this year. 11:48 to go. Second quarter. As the Warriors will send it away. Now back on top by Citizens National Bank. Touchdowns. Moore lays the leg to it. Godby muffed it. He'll pick it back up at the 3. Turning far sideline to the 10. Look out. 15, 20. Cut it outside. Godby. 30, 35. Cut down shy of the 40. My goodness. Chandler Godby. Goodness Godby. I mean, that young man, I'm telling you, what he has done this year, and we briefly mentioned it, tied with a name that Maroon faithful and everybody's going to remember. Jake Johnson, great career at Georgetown. And John Cole from Somerset, great career at Bandy. 23 TD receptions this year. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 is the state record held by Brown and John Cole. Godby's going to get there. He will line up T up top. Is up top with Hutchinson. Duggar under pressure, fires. Had to get rid of that one. Trying to come to Denmeyer near sideline. Backside pressure on Duggar.
Yeah, pressure created that incompletion. That was the first time I think all evening I've seen Duggar really rushing to get rid of the football.
Yeah. Duggar's had a great year. 9 games, 156, 215, 2,345 yards, 32 TD passes, only 3 INTs, averaging 260 a contest.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It really is.
It's Madden-like numbers. Nichols straight up the gut for a short gainer as McKee comes in to make the stop. Lucas battling through some injuries this year. Returning to Coach Jason Foley lineup with some gusto. Just 37th all-time meeting. Southwestern leading Series 19-17. Warriors have won 3 in a row since 2020.
Big third down.
Mm-hmm. Duggar looking to throw. Good protection this time. Looking, fires underneath. That'll be complete at the midfield strike. Midfield and more up to the 40-yard line as McKee will make the stop as Zach Anderson gets his second reception of the night. The previous was for 6. 10:57 to go second quarter. Maroons on the move.
And that tight end is just, it's getting free inside of this Southwestern's D. So something Coach Foley to look at on defensive assignments.
That's a good combo for the Maroons. Duggar to Anderson. There's Nichols and Godby in the backfield. Tennessee set. PC. Paul Ryan used the set. Duggar fakes the handoff, looking for Godby down far sideline. Nothing there. Has to get rid of it late. Bobbled catch at the 40. That's nice hands. Come on, PC, big man. So he'll roll up to the 30-yard line. Walden and Kelly will make stop.
Yeah, you talked about that catch, John. That really was. It was a kind of a hurried pass to avoid the pressure. And Wesley just he pulled that in with one hand.
And senior Aiden Wesley. Yeah. Big man's got nice paws. Nice catch, 2-3. Godby in motion again. Splitting to the left. Handoff Nichols. Trying to go off right tackle and absolutely stoned. Maddox, Mink, Jonas Gallagher, Cowboy in there as well. Third down, 9:40 to go. Second quarter, 14-7. Southwestern. 3rd and 2 for the Maroons from the blue and orange 30.
We are in the second quarter, Josh. Haven't seen a punt. We may go this whole contest and not see a punt.
I'm good with that.
Likewise.
I'm good with that. Duggar surveying that Southwestern defense. Fakes the handoff. Quick hitter on a slant. Deflected and incomplete. He's trying to go for the quick hitter on a slant. I like the decision. Heavy traffic. 4th down, another 4th down. PC is facing, this is their 3rd 4th down.
Nice defensive deflection there by Braxton Walters.
Is that who got the paw up?
He put the paw up and
thank you, sir.
Was able to.
Well, who's going to go for it again? 0 for 2. Or excuse me, no. They converted the one earlier. 1 for 2. That was good for points, wasn't it?
They are 1 for 2 for sure. I've got that. You're right. It was a touchdown.
Yeah. Looking to get it here, and that's going to be mighty close. PC says they have it. Chandler Godby with his first reception of the night. Looking for 2. It is going to be close. Godby with his first reception of the night. So quick slant to try to pick up that first down.
Official timeout.
Bring out the tape measure. 9:05 to go for the half.
I'm going to predict that this is going to be a first down. Looks like where that ball's laying and that chain is at. That looks like a first down to me. In a game with this magnitude, I think they have to pull the chain out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. He's Michael Gregg. I'm Josh McKinney. Thanks for joining us. Superintendent's Bowl here at Southwestern. Nope. Didn't get it. He was short. Wow. First down, Southwestern. PC turns it over on downs again. Just shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, and this is big. Let's remember this play in this contest because they were, 2 inches short of a first down?
Yeah.
It's a big defensive stand from Southwestern, and Pulaski County.
Whole lot of traffic around Chandler when he got tackled there. Do you have any idea who got him there?
I have no idea. Zach Anderson was the closer Maroon. I didn't realize who caught the football from my angle.
Got to be with his first reception for a yard and a half. The turnover on downs for PC. Warriors have the football. Oliver out of the shotgun, looking to throw. Fires. That's complete to Cunningham behind the line of scrimmage. He'll turn it upfield to the 30. And Cunningham all 6'2" and 1/2 of it. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Under 9 minutes to go. Warriors lead 14-7. That was big. You're absolutely correct, Michael Gregg.
Speaking of big, 21, Blake Boland checking in, all 6'7", senior for Southwestern.
I see you're 6'2.5" and do you something better. 8:30 to go. Backside of the side of Oliver. Handoff goes to Christian Walden, off to the races to the 40, near sideline, midfield, spin move. Well, Maytag action for Walden's World, finally taken down as Jericho Dixon will come get him, but not for a RE/MAX Lake Time Realty. First down for the blue and orange, 8:20 to go. Opening half.
36-yard tote for Christian Walden. And Josh, we've said it all season. I mean, Walden runs hard. He's hard to tackle. You can't arm tackle him. You saw a defender attempt to do that and fail. Walden spinning and runs like he means it every single carry.
1st and 10 Warriors from the PC 34. Clock winding, approaching 2 minutes to go for the half. Backside other side of Oliver again. The handoff. Walden's World. Straight up the gut. Not a whole lot, if anything, there is James New, PC senior. James New has been a staple of PC's defense for it seems like 6 years. I mean, that's how big he has been year in and year out for Coach Johnny Hines. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Mason Hibbard checking back into the contest.
Touchdown reception earlier.
Hibbard, Hewitt, and Walters all out to the right.
One back near sideline. Tanner Wright off right tackle. As he'll be sniped down. So he got to the 30. Gain of 3. That's going to set up 3rd and about 5. They're going to give him the 29. So, well, nope, they're going to spot it back at 30 now. So 3rd and 6. Approaching 7 minutes to go. Again, possessions have been at a premium. Expect that to continue. 14-7. Southwestern leads. Right to left for the blue and orange.
Maddox Mink running out here on offense, Josh. We've seen him line up in the backfield as well as tight end this season.
He will come to the line as the tight end. On the left side of that line, Oliver sets a man in motion. Handoff goes to McKee as he has the first down yardage. Maybe one more. Somebody lost a hat. That was McKee that lost his hat. They're going to set it down. Where they're going to set it down. They will give him the 24. And they're eyeing it. First down, Southwestern. Should have measured. You mentioned it earlier. They measured PCs. They should have measured Southwestern's there. 6.5 to go.
Not a whole lot of opposition on that other side. I'll just mention that. So,
yeah.
But I don't disagree with you.
They have a better vantage point than we do.
That's exactly right.
You know, but still, if it's anywhere close at all, measure those bad boys. 6:10 to go. And to Tanner Wright, busts loose, backpedaling inside the 15 to around the 11-yard line. Tanner Wright running possessed. First down, Southwestern into the Rick Barker red zone. 6:04 to go. Opening half, 14-7. Southwestern trying to go up by a couple scores.
You mentioned Wright is running possessed already early in this one. 55 yards on the evening, averaging 6.1 per carry. That'll do it.
Wishbone set Oliver turns and hands it off. Walden trying to step outside. Gets away from Abbott. He'll turn it upfield to the 5-yard line. Maybe they gave him a little bit more. 4, maybe even the 3. Southwestern can pick up the first down, basically at the 1-yard line. They will set it down at the 3, near home hash. 5:40 to go. Warriors threatening for more. Looking for their 3rd Citizens National Bank touchdown.
Walden at 59 yards on the evening, 11.8 yard per carry average, getting it done.
Right, with the touchdown tote. Oliver to Hibbert, touchdown pass. 2nd and about 2. And the Warriors can pick up the first down. Wishbone set, Tanner Wright straight up the gut. Does he get in? Yep. Second effort's going to get him there. First effort, no. A little extra pushing to the running back. Touchdown, blue and orange. 2-2. He's got 2 on the night. Make it 20-7.
Big year in 2022 for number 22. And 2 TDs in his first half. So Tanner Wright, just phenomenal senior campaign. We mentioned 15 TDs coming in tonight. He adds 2 to that total, 17 on the season. Talked about how good of a campaign Godby's had, and that's unquestionable. Tanner Wright having a pretty good year on his own.
More on for the PAT. It is up, and it is pure. 21-7 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Tanner Wright with his 2nd Citizens National Bank touchdown tote.
Thank you for watching the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Buffalo Wings and Rings. Wings created your way, and always fresh, never frozen burgers. Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize your services to meet your needs, whether that be in our office, over the phone, or through your computer. Call Intrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters. Josh, if you're Coach Foley, you got to really be pleased with how this game started.
Yeah.
You fumble the football, you survive that, and you're still right now sitting at 21-7.
That's exactly right. If you're Pulaski County, good news for the Maroons. You still got time here late in the opening half, and PC will get it to start the 3rd. Taylor Moore will send it away for the blue and orange. Stays on the deck. And will be falling on by an up man. Pulaski County, Anderson. We've called Zach's name quite a bit tonight. Zach Anderson, just a freshman, and anytime these two teams get together, there's always a player you didn't expect that becomes a household name in this series for years to come. And for me right now, that is Zach Anderson.
You know where he went to elementary school?
Out your way?
He did.
Nancy?
Yep. Really talented young man. Basketball, football, baseball. He's one of those kids, much like Bryson Duggar, Josh, that can just really do it all. So he is a name you're going to get familiar with. I can guarantee that.
Absolutely.
You can tell that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Maroons from their own 35. Duggar fires downfield. That could be trouble, and that's almost picked off as J.J. Hutchinson had the best shot at it. Intended target was Jalen Woolridge. Incomplete. Maroons catch a break. Duggar looking, just uncorked one.
Yeah. And that's opportunity missed there if you're Southwestern.
Absolutely.
In games like this, and just remember that. There's that missed first down by and then missed interception right there.
Yep.
2nd
and 10, 5:03 to go for the Maroons. 2nd quarter. Warriors lead 21-7. Duggar out of the gun. On the line to his right. 2 receivers either side. PC, Godby in motion. Home side, visitor side. Duggar, pump fakes, looking, fires downfield, beat on his man. That'll be caught at the 30. Tight roping down to the 20, to the 10. Did he go out of bounds? Yep, he did at the 19-yard line, but PC setting in really good field position here. Nice catch, Harrison Denmeyer, the sophomore, as PC goes into the Rick Barker red zone. The quick strike ability of the Maroons. That was pretty.
It really was. It was a very nice catch from Denmeyer.
Duggar with a pump fake to freeze the defense. And Denmeyer, just go get it, young man. First and 10 Maroons from the Southwestern 19. Ottawa sweeping left. He'll cut it back inside. Wrapped up and dropped by Wyatt Locks. Stafford. Flowing locks on full display by Stafford. Approaching 4.5 to play in the second. Maroons are threatening. And that far visitor hash left to right. Duggar hands it off. Reverse. Godby looking to throw. Nope. Godby going to tuck it and a run as Chandler gets it up to the 15-yard line. Coach Hines trying to get the ball into his playmakers' hands, and that's what when you got a talent like Chandler Godby, you got to find a way to get him the pigskin.
It really looked like Godby was wanting to pass that football, Josh, and thought he saw a seam.
Saw a seam, and yeah. Third and about 5 for the Maroons. Second time Godby's touched the football tonight. Place gets loud on third down. Duggar looking, backpedaling. Good protection this time. He'll pump fake it. It'll be wrapped up and then dropped. Sack. Stafford. Kelly. They're still unpiling.
Ben Coomer down there as well. Maddox Mink.
Maddox Mink off the bottom of the pile. Another fourth down. So Duggar extending that play as long as he possibly could. Got into a bad spot over there. Credit Duggar. A little shaken up. She took some big shot as PC takes the Ron Shaw Realtor timeout. Credit Duggar not to try to force something to make it worse.
You bet. Ron Shaw Realtor, sponsor for our timeouts. And the name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtors Four Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of the youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property that they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors Four Brothers. Keeping stats and a correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset.
4th and 5 for the Maroons. Another fourth down. Trying to be converted for PC. Duggar looking, fires over the middle, sliding catch at the 5. First down, PC Anderson, Zach Anderson, the freshman, with the reception. First and goal for the Maroons. Clock winding with 3 minutes to go, second quarter.
And that was fantastic.
That was pretty. Nice pitch and catch. Duggar patiently waiting, surveying the Southwestern defense, fires a BB to Anderson.
Finding a soft spot in the middle of that defense.
That's Anderson's got really good hands. My goodness, solid catch. First and goal. Ottawa starts left, comes back to the middle, sheds a tackler, take it on into the house. Ethan Ottawa for 6, 2:41 to go in the second quarter. See your replay here. Duggar, Ottawa thought about left, sees the seam. Second effort, shed some tackles. 2 for 2.
You know, he ran right through that initial pursuit and initial tackler, broke that tackle. Strong run by the young sophomore Ottawa.
Ottawa has looked good. A couple touches tonight. 21-13, point after coming from Mounts. It is up, and it is good. 21-14. PC answers with 2:41 to go in the second to go to Somerset High School football. Lake Cumberland Sports.
A big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family of Dealerships, Kentucky, for being the official photography sponsor for Lake Cumberland Sports this season and sponsoring all of our game day picks. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships. They treat you like family. And since 1979, Modern Systems has been protecting communities all across Kentucky, and they're proud to be part of the communities they serve, committing time and sponsorships to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you. From homes to businesses to schools and churches, let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security.
PC converting the 4th down. Next play. Ottawa rumbles in for 6. One possession football game, 2:41 to go. Second quarter. Of Somerset High School football. Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. Ottawa will send it away. It'll drop at the 10. Walden to the 20. Stutter step at the 25 to the 27-yard line. Maroon faithful across the way. Letting him have it. I love the spirit here tonight, Southwestern. Good thing there's a retaining fence over there. I love it. This is what sports is all about.
That's right. Standing room only here tonight. I don't know what the capacity is, but it's well beyond that.
Digging it, man. This is what it's all about. Community support for PC and Southwestern is undeniable. Southwestern 8-0, tied for the best start in school history with the 2018 team. PC 8-1. Should be 9-0. I'm just going to say that and leave it there. Oliver hands off to Tanner Wright. Short yardage for Tanner. Wrapped up and dropped. Bottom man off the pile will be Mr. Ottawa. Also in on the stop will be Drew and Abnett. As PC will take timeout with 2:26 to go. Southwestern looking at a 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3.
Another Ron Shaw Realtor timeout here in this one as we sit 2:26 away from halftime. And join us after the game for Alton Blakely Family Dealerships post-game show here on Lake Cumberland Sports. Now's a great time to order your new Ford from Alton Blakely. Right now, when you order your new Ford, you can lock in low APRs for up to 84 months. Get the new Ford you've always wanted and no worries about fluctuating interest rates. Your rate is locked in when you order. See Alton Blakely Ford for details. South Highway 27, AltonBlakely.com.
All is fair. All is fair. Yeah.
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic.
Boss man saying Hibbert here. Whoop. That could have went either way.
They're going to have laundry and they're going to sort it out.
PC pointing at Southwestern. Southwestern started a point, and it will be on Southwestern, so back the Maroons up.
You don't want that coming out of a timeout.
No, you do not. Absolutely not. And back the Warriors up. 2:26 to go here in the opening half. 21-14. It'll be 2nd and 12 for Southwestern from their own 25. Oliver operating out of the gun. Tanner Wright to his left. Oliver looking to throw. Fires to Walden in the flat near sideline. Walden trying to make something happen. Get it up to the 26-yard line. He will stay in bounds. Clock still winding. Approaching 2 minutes to go, 2nd quarter.
No gain. So
nothing.
Thought there was something there, and Pulaski County quick on the defense.
That for being a loss. And PC dialing up that defense with 1:50 to go. PC has a chance here. Again, PC won the toss. They elected to defer. It's a big moment.
This is a really big play.
PC trying to get 2 for 1 here. 3rd and long. Oliver under pressure. And he will be sacked. Big sack for the Maroons inside the 15-yard line. That pocket just absolutely collapses on Oliver. And they'll say he lost it late, put it on the deck. PC has the football. Another coughed-up turnover for Southwestern as Oliver laid it on the deck. Couple of Maroons, hats to the football. Hey, let's meet at the quarterback.
Yeah, that's a really big that's a big break, tough break if you're Southwestern. And an excellent opportunity for Pulaski County.
Indeed it is.
Capitalize right here.
Big momentum swing. Southwestern leads 21-14.
Yeah, I have no idea who recovered that fumble.
There were hats to the football, plenty of hats to that football. Credit the Maroons knowing what
55.
the situation was.
10.
Jericho Dixon. He's had a nice season. Whistles. Southwestern taking a timeout with 1:25 to go. Here in the second quarter, PC trying to capitalize on a second Southwestern turnover as the Maroons will start in the Rick Barker red zone.
Stressed, anxious, depressed? At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, we can get started today. At Intrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com. At Intrust, your mental health matters.
Dixon, a senior for this PC squad. I mentioned his final campaign in Maroons uniform. He has been another good one for Coach Johnny Hines. And I love the fact that Coach Hines mentioned to Mike Kerr that he's still having fun in his 24th season at the helm at County High.
Who wouldn't be having fun having a season like they're having?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
On this new turf.
This is a thing of beauty. So appreciate Pulaski County School Board taking care of our athletes. Duggar under pressure. He will fire. Sidearm attempt into the end zone. Incomplete. Duggar tough to bring down, trying to hook up with Denmeyer in the end zone.
That's the kind of pass, though, that has to have you holding your breath. If you're Pulaski County, you want to avoid throwing it in the middle of the defense there.
Well, Coomer trying to get the sack on Duggar. Duggar is elusive. We have seen that for many a years from 1-2.
Yeah, 2 years ago, he was problematic right here in this very field.
Second and goal from the 10 for PC. Clock stop with 1:20 to go. Duggar rolls left, looking, cuts back across the grain. He will tuck it and run, wrapped up and dropped awkwardly as he got to the 6-yard line. Thankfully, Duggar's up okay. Ben Coomer will make the stop. Third and goal from around the 6. Clock winding. Under 60 seconds to play. PC trying to get one late here, second quarter, and get a 2-for-1 to start the third. They are threatening. Third and goal. Just outside the 5. Out of line. Good call from Coach Hines to go back to 2-2. Short gainer. Out of line. Going to set up fourth and goal from around the 3. 35 seconds to go. Play clock and game clock mirror one another. The final play in the opening half. Another fourth down facing the Maroons. Southwestern defense trying to dig in. Reservation gets loud. Duggar throws, fires, and picked off. Maddox Mink found it. Picked off by Mink with 13.3 seconds to go. Duggar let it fly. Look at this replay here. Looking. Maddox Mink just climbed the ladder and said, "Give me that. Give me that football." That was a nice play from a heck of an athlete. Just climbed the ladder and picked it.
Yeah, that's making a strong case for defensive player of the game right there, because that was huge and a very big moment for Southwestern.
Massive. 21-14, Warrior defense gets a PC takeaway. 13.3 seconds to go. Opening half. Amateur Oliver leads him back out. He will hand it off to Tanner Wright. Straight up the gut. Good for a handful. Clock winds, and that will put us at intermission. 21-14, a good one between cross-county rivals for the Superintendent's Trophy, the top seed in the district, and bragging rights. 21-14 at intermission.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Most accidents and breakdowns happen close to home. You know who else is close to home? Tire Pros. With our 24/7 roadside assistance, we're always there for you. And our team of trained and certified technicians can repair your brakes, transmission, electrical, and more. Looking for tires? Shopping online is fast and easy. Choose from our huge selection of name brand tires, then schedule an appointment to have them professionally installed at a time that's convenient for you. Hassle-free, guaranteed. Tire Pros. We're here for you.
I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs, helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more, in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Rick Barker with Godby Realty and Auction. We're excited to be a part of presenting the 2022 high school football broadcast. At Godby Realty and Auction, we strive every day to offer you the top-notch, most professional real estate and auction service around. We were voted the 2022 Top Real Estate and Auction Company by the Reader's Choice Awards. Give us a call today and let us serve your real estate and auction needs. Good luck to all our high school teams this season. We are proud of all of you.
Hi, I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs, helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
United Cumberland Bank, member FDIC.
Don't miss the great fall sale at Kimber Home Furnishings. Kimber has awesome sale prices on all the best-selling brands. On top of the super sale prices, Kimber is offering you your choice of an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, or up to 72 months. That's 6 full years, interest-free, same as cash. Only for a limited time at Kimber's in London and Somerset. Kimber makes it home.
Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. It's Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. Welcome to the Susan Hansford halftime report, 21-14 at the half. Before we get to those numbers, how good are our cameras? How quick are our cameras? Well, they were able to capture a national champion, a fast national champion.
That's exactly right.
That being former Southwestern Warrior J.P. Vaught, honored at halftime tonight. Of course, we are located down J.P. Vaught Run. J.P. played football here at Southwestern, a track star of epic proportions at Center College, national champion. He represents Center well and Southwestern well. Nice honor for J.P. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. He's got to have a banner somewhere in the gym. Got to have a banner somewhere.
Got to be working on that if it's not already.
Got to have a banner somewhere in this gym over here.
Got to be.
Please.
You were listening to the Hansford halftime report here on Lake Cumberland Sports. Susan Hansford believes, just like in a ball game, Everyone needs a coach in the important events in life. Having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan Hanford will guide you through that transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan Hanford today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey.
Adam Hopper and Zachary Shannon.
Southwestern got on the board first, 4:18 to go in the opening quarter. A 4-yard touchdown tote by Tanner Wright. That made it 6-0. Moore's extra point good, 7-0. PC answers with 15 seconds to go in the opening quarter. A 10-yard touchdown pass, Duggar to Anderson, 7-6. Bounces extra point good, tied at 7. At the end of 1, Southwestern goes back-to-back with scores. The first with 11:48 to go second quarter. TD pass, Oliver to Hibbert. That was a thing of beauty. Oliver hit Hibby in stride. 13-7. Moore's extra point good. 14-7. Southwestern on top. Warriors go on top. 21-7 with 5:11 to go in the second. As Tanner Wright gets his second tote of the night. 20-7. Moore's extra point good. 21-7. PC scores late in the second quarter. 2:41 to go. Ottawa gets the touchdown carry. Ottawa has ran really well tonight for Coach Johnny Hines. 21-13 mounts his extra point good. 21-14, a one-possession game at the half, Michael Gregg.
Some offensive statistics for you tonight. Josh McKinney at halftime, total offense, Southwestern 214 yards, Pulaski County 162. Southwestern's 214 on 25 plays, averaging 8.6 yards per play. Pulaski County's 162 on 31 plays, 5.2 yards per play. Passing the football, advantage Pulaski County, 8 out of 15, 15.5 average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Southwestern 4 out of 4 for 73 yards, an 18.3 per pass attempt average, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Rushing the football, as you would expect, Southwestern with the advantage there, 141 yards on 21 totes, 6.7 yards per carry average. 38 yards on the ground for Pulaski County, 16 rushing attempts, 2.4 yards per carry. Penalties this has been a pretty a clean played first half. Josh, 1 flag on Pulaski County for 5 yards, 2 on Southwestern for 20. And turnovers, though, we talked about this in the widest cabinet keys. Don't want to beat yourself. Southwestern with 2 turnovers, both 2 fumbles. They lost them both.
Yep.
Pulaski County with 1 turnover. They had 1 interception thrown. That was a big one, though, with Mink picking that one off down there in the end zone. The time of possession tonight, Pulaski County has held the football for a little over 12 minutes, 12 and a half. And Southwestern right at 11 and a half minutes. So advantage Pulaski, but a very slim margin there. Pulaski County has gained 7 first downs, 1 via rush, 5 via pass, 1 via penalty. Southwestern with 9 first downs, 8 via rush, 1 via pass, and none on penalty. Third down conversion attempts, Pulaski County 2 out of 7 for 28%. Southwestern 3 out of 4 for 75%. Fourth down conversion attempts have been huge tonight for Pulaski County. 2 out of 5, 40% conversion. One of those being a touchdown reception by Zach Anderson.
Yep.
And Southwestern hasn't attempted a fourth down attempt all evening. Individual stats, Bryson Duggar, 8 out of 15 for 124 yards, the TD and the pick. Roger Oliver, 4 out of 4 for 73 yards and a touchdown. Rushing the football, you mentioned Idlewild. He's looked good in the first half. 6 attempts, 23 yards, 3.8 yards per carry average and a touchdown. Bryson Duggar, 5 attempts for 9 yards. He's been harassed in the backfield all evening.
Yep.
Cody Nichols, 4 rushes for 5 yards. Chandler Gobby had the 1 attempt for 1 yard. Tanner Wright for Southwestern has had a big night in the first half. 12 attempts, 66 yards, 2 touchdowns. Christian Walden, 5 for 59. Lucas McKee, 3 for 31. And Roger Oliver, 1 for a big loss, about a 15-yard loss down here where there was a fumble, actually a turnover. Receiving the football, Harris Denmeyer has had a big first half, 3 receptions, 77 yards. Zach Anderson, 3 receptions as well, 38 yards and a touchdown. Aiden Wesley, 1 for 8, and Chandler Godby, 1 for 1. I'm not sure what has happened in the first half that Southwestern's been able to keep Godby in check, but if they can replicate that in the second half, I like Southwestern's chances because we know the difference maker that Godby can be.
Absolutely.
Southwestern receiving the football, Mason Hibbert has the 1 catch, 67 yards and a touchdown. Christian Walden has had 2 catches for 5 yards, and Caden Cunningham 1 catch for a yard. And we mentioned Maddox Mink's big interception. And that's going to do it for offensive stats tonight, Josh. Again, we talked about keys. Pulaski County's passing offense, they lead that statistic at the half. Southwestern's rushing offense, they lead that statistic at the half. Southwestern has dodged some bullets.
Absolutely,
here in this first half. So having 2 turnovers and still going to the half with the lead, that's huge.
You know, dodged some bullets. PC missed opportunities. You could go either way.
You could
with that, especially Southwestern laying it on the deck 2 times. PC unable to capitalize on those. And you mentioned Chandler Godby, 1 reception, and then rushing the football once. Coach Hines wants to get his All-State wide receiver and hopefully Mr. Football. And Coach has tried. He has tried and tried and tried. Sending him in motion here, sending him in motion there. Do a reverse to him, get him involved. You got a playmaker like Chandler Godby. Yeah, you're going to try to do that, and I expect PC to do much of the same, if not more.
And let me say stats. I didn't get to returns because I generally don't report that statistic. Godby has had 2 returns.
Good point.
For 71 yards, averaging 35.5 yards a return. He's electric. And there's no doubting that.
It's incredible.
And if you're Coach Hines, you got to figure out a way to get the ball in his hands more because he makes things happen. That's proven. He's proven that all year long. And, again, he's been on the scouting report for every team that they've played this year.
Everybody.
And every team has failed to check number 16, and his talent is undeniable.
And that's the thing. We didn't get to talk about it in the pregame show because of our futures game and just how good has Chandler Godby been for PC this year. In 9 games, 72 receptions, 1,370 yards, almost 300 yards better than the second-place guy.
Wow.
23 touchdowns on the year. We talked about where that is. That's 6th all time, and he's got 1 more to go at least. PC on a bye week next week. PC and Southwestern both going into the playoffs the week after that.
Sir.
He's a handful away from tying the state record, and we all hope that he gets it.
We absolutely do, and I think his averages will suggest that he has a really good shot at doing just that. So, really, again, high-quality football
and
high-quality sports right here in this Lake Cumberland area, and blessed by our sponsors to bring this coverage here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Certainly, and we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about a beautiful performance here at the half by the Southwestern Band and the Lady Cadets and all of this beautifulness. And we talked about this turf field being used by football, by soccer, by softball if they need to, and your band and cheer squads as well. Thank you, Pulaski County School Board, for investing in our kiddos, both sides of the county.
Yeah, like you said multiple times, any investment in the youth is a very good investment indeed.
Indeed it is, my friend. Susan Hansford, halftime report on Lake Cumberland Sports. We'll come back, second half action, right after this on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Rick Barker with Godby Realty and Auction. We're excited to be a partner presenting the 2022 high school football broadcast. At Godby Realty and Auction, we strive every day to offer you the top-notch, most professional real estate and auction service around. We were voted the 2022 top real estate and auction company by the Reader's Choice Awards. Give us a call today and let us serve your real estate and auction needs. Good luck to all our high school teams this season. We are proud of all of you.
Hi, I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs, helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
Most accidents and breakdowns happen close to home. You know who else is close to home? Tire Pros. With our 24/7 roadside assistance, we're always there for you. And our team of trained and certified technicians can repair your brakes, transmission, electrical, and more. Looking for tires? Shopping online is fast and easy. Choose from our huge selection of name brand tires, then schedule an appointment to have them professionally installed at a time that's convenient for you. Hassle-free, guaranteed. Tire Pros. We're here
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
House for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale. Home for sale.
We've got a home.
Available now.
Looking for cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Don't miss the great fall sale at Kimber Home Furnishings. Kimber has awesome sale prices on all the best-selling brands. On top of the super sale prices, Kimber is offering you your choice of an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, or up to 72 months. That's 6 full years, interest-free, same as cash. Only for a limited time at Kimber's in London and Somerset. Kimber makes it home.
Welcome back to the reservation where Southwestern leads Pulaski County 21-14. You have been listening to the Hansford Halftime Report on Lake Cumberland Sports. Susan Hansford believes that just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in the important events in life. Having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan Hansford will guide you through the transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan Hansford today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey. Josh, we got one more half to go, and
yes,
if the second half is exciting as the first, sign me up.
My goodness, man. We were talking before we went on the air. Just you look around here and how many folks are here tonight to watch this contest between PC and Southwestern. You mentioned it to me, and you hit it right on the head, Michael Gregg. This is why PC and Southwestern play all those other games.
So they
to get to play freaking each other, man. I'm telling you, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, and it was interesting to hear Coach Hines on his show talk about how the arrangement to make Pulaski County and Southwestern play that last district matchup.
Absolutely.
In hopes of that would be a district title. And for my tenure here with Lake Cumberland Sports, that's happened every single year. Sweet.
You're living in High Cotton.
I really am.
You're living in High Cotton, and I'm glad you brought that up. I'd forgotten that. Coach Hines mentioning that when he and Coach A here at the time, Coach Dale Anderson, when they were trying to make their schedules, Coach Hines said, we hoped that, we put it at the end of the district slate that we'd be playing for the district championship, and you heard Mike Kerr saying, well, it didn't start out that way, but my goodness, and as you just said, it's been that way year in and year out. And for all of us at Lake Cumberland Sports, we don't want it any other way.
No, we don't. Now, the last few years, what has happened, though, is you'd have a big matchup, and you take playoff start, and then another week you get right back at PC Southwestern.
Yeah.
It'll be different this year.
That's true. That's
because of cross-district playoffs. So got that to look forward to. I'm actually looking forward to that because that'll be something new.
Yeah.
A little spin on it. I'm hearing your tone. You not a fan?
No, no. My tone is the fact that I didn't like that when you get the superintendent's bowl and then about 2 weeks later you get it again. That kind of waters it down. I mean, but anytime Southwestern PC get together, I'm all for it. We're going to be there. But
you bet.
I much prefer this way, going opposite district.
I do too. I'm excited for that and look forward to that occurring. And, of course, after this contest, we'll know a whole lot more about how that'll play out.
Absolutely.
Because, again, what's at stake tonight?
District 1C.
And?
Bragging rights.
And that may be, for the fans, the most important
No particular
part.
order. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
No particular order. And don't forget the Pat Richardson Trophy.
And not only the district title, but then that ever-important seeding for the playoffs.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what it's all about. As PC won the toss, they elected to defer. The Maroons will get it. Try to tie this one in the third. Thanks for joining us for Buffalo Wings and Rings. Video game of the week at Donnybrook between the host Warriors and visiting Maroons. And 1-7 more will send it away. And Southwestern wants no part of kicking it deep to goodness Godby. Chandler Godby. I'm trying to think of something clever for Chandler tonight. Goodness, Godby. I mean, his numbers are just goodness, 1-6. Couple touches on the offensive side of the ball, couple of returns. Southwestern not wanting to let him return the football.
You can't blame them.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I say a lot about all the kids out in this field, but there's not a one of them a slow learner. They all know. They read the scouting report.
Indeed. 1st and 10 for the Maroons, left to right here for the fellas in white. Those uniforms looking mighty good. PC, same for Southwestern. Chandler comes in motion, near sideline. Duggar looking to throw, good protection, fires. That's a nice pitch and catch up to the 42-yard line. Maddox Mink and Associates will get the stop. Jonas Gallagher, Cowboy off the bottom of the pile. J.J. Hutchison move the chains for the Maroons. Duggar slinging it. So we open the third. Southwestern leads 21-14. Settle back in with us. I promise you will not be disappointed.
Absolutely not.
Maroons working the far visitor hash. Godby in motion again. 3-man front for the Warriors. Duggar straight back to throw. Looking, fires downfield, deflected by Cowboy. Pretty sticky defense for Jonas Gallagher. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. And if you're a Maroon faithful and you haven't heard our broadcast, they're calling him Cowboy? Look, if you can pull off a bright white Cowboy hat hanging around in your post games, you're going to be named Cowboy.
Well, I think you coined him that first game of the season, and that Cowboy hat stuck around all year.
It has.
It's been a thing.
Not everybody can pull off a neon white Cowboy hat.
And I don't know what come first, the chicken or the egg, and we could say the same thing about the name of the hat.
Well, indeed. We just appreciate the Cowboy hat.
Had a great season, Jonas
He certainly
Gallagher.
has. 2nd and 10. Duggar out of the gun. He'll hand it off to Nichols. Stutter step. Met by Ben Coomer at the line of scrimmage. Driven backwards. Ball will pop loose late. Coomer. Kelly. Goff. McKee. Hatch to the football. 3rd down, Maroons.
They've done a good job stopping the run tonight. Southwestern's defense has, and really have done that all season as well.
Especially when you come out second half with Coach Rogers' second half defense. 14 points given up to the Maroons in the opening half. That's nothing to sneeze at. Godby in motion to the top side. PC side. 3rd and long, 3rd and 9. Duggar. Again, good protection for Duggar. Sidearm throw as Godby climbs the ladder, gets banged around on the slant. Kelly Walters applying the pressure. Another 4th down facing PC. Man, it has been a 4th down night for the Maroons.
It really has. I said earlier I didn't know if we'd see a punt all night. We may get to see our first one here. Duggar's going to split out wide. We know he played receiver last season.
Idlewild drops to his own 30. 4th and 9. 10:38 to go. Low snap. Idlewild went down to get it later. Beautiful boot to it. 30. Friendly PC hop. Still moseying inside the 25. It'll be touched at the 20-yard line. So first series of the second half. It's a punt. The Pulaski County Warriors hit the field leading 21-14. 10:25 to go here in the third. 37th all-time meeting. Warriors lead the series 19-7. Southwestern's won 3 in a row since 2020. Defending Superintendent Bowl champions. They won last year's contest at PC 42-12, and official timeout because the clock was still running. Change of possessions.
I couldn't tell there, Josh, if that was because the clock was running or of the smoke coming out of the end zone down there.
A little bit of discussion here just off of our camera shot.
I think it's the clock.
21-14, first series of the second half for the blue and orange.
Well, Southwestern goes to halftime with the lead, and we know that this season they've done an excellent job making halftime adjustments.
Yeah.
And so we're getting ready to see offensively what they've cooked up. Defensively, they did all right.
Absolutely. Warriors will open up with an eye back set behind Roger Oliver. Enough goes to Tanner Wright. Inside the tackle, still on his feet, makes a man miss. 40. Midfield stripe and more. Tanner Wright turning on the afterburners. Nobody is going to get him. Tanner Wright, give him the hat trick. Cue the lights. We see you, Tanner Wright. We see you coming into our camera. 27-14, blue and orange. Tanner Wright, paying taxes. Look at that. Just toting it for the blue and orange, coming right into your face.
I love that. That is awesome.
My friend, you have outdone yourself, Kevin Lloyd. Wow, that was pretty. Woo!
Mr. Explosive.
Talking about the camera angle. Oh, that's pretty. Is that Jeremiah Jones? Is Jeremiah down there? That's beautiful. 27-14. Camera work giving me shivers.
Well, Hibbard's coming off the sideline hobbled. I don't know what happened. Something after the play. Look at him. They're carrying him off the field, Josh. Mason Hibbard.
That is well behind the play.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but something did.
Not good.
No.
Not good at all. We'll keep our eyes attentive to that. More on for the PAT. That was well behind the play. Nice snap. Burton gets it down. Moore lays the leg to it. It is up, and it is good. 28-14, 10:31 to go in the third. Mossman says misogyny.
A big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships, for being the official photography sponsor for Lake Cumberland Sports this season and providing all of our game day picks. Be sure to take advantage of the end-of-season savings at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships. They treat you like family.
Southwestern scoring with 10:31 to go here in the third to go up 28-14. Officially on that distance, sir.
That was a 80-yard touchdown tote.
Hat trick for Tanner Wright.
It really puts him in a stranglehold for player of the game in my book.
Absolutely.
At this point on the evening, that puts 13 carries, 146 yards, 3 TDs.
Yeah, Mossman is right. They are massaging that left calf, Mason Hibberts.
That's been a bugaboo for Mason. It really has.
And Coach Foley has said time and time again, he just has a perplexity to cramp for one reason or another. Well, tonight he's been everywhere. Touchdown reception. That's a live football down deep, still live. Jonas Gallagher, Cowboy, get up on it. The place is coming unchained. Maroons just let it trickle, Cowboy is on his horse to go get it. Warriors have the football. Huge miscue for PC. So it'll be in the red zone for the blue and orange.
I've never seen this happen that deep.
Thank you. That pigskin, it's not like a basketball. It doesn't roll smoothly. It hops and jukes and jives and moves and squirrely and hard to get a hold of. Elusive. PC, massive momentum swing. 28-14. Warriors just scored on an 80-yard TD tote by Tanner Wright. Blood in the water for Southwestern here. 10:25 to go. A lot of football left. PC can score quickly. But the Warriors trying to convert on a miscue by the Maroons on special teams. 1st and 10 for the Warriors from the PC 13, right to left for the Warriors. Handoff, Maddox Mink lowers his head. Power football to around the 10. Gain 2, maybe 3. Second at about 7. Yeah, I've never seen one lay on the ground that long. And there was it's a big discrepancy of where Godby was and those couple of up men that kind of came to it and kind of no man's land for the Maroons.
It was a huge break, though, for Southwestern. An excellent play by Cowboy.
Gallagher on his horse. The pitch. Tanner Wright sweeping left, gets tagged. Back at the 13-yard line. Nice open field tackle. Xander Simpson stuck him. Loss, 3rd and 9. 9.5 to go on the third. 28-14. Warriors with the lead. Superintendent's trophy on the line. Top seed in the district. Upcoming playoffs. PC on a bye week next week to finish up the regular season. For the playoffs to begin, Southwestern travels to Madison Central next Friday night. Fishbone set for the blue and orange. Third and long. Oliver hands up under center, turns and hands it off to Walden. Off left side. Churning those legs, trying to get to the 5. He'll be cut down shy as Drew Abnett had him by the ankles. Fourth down for Southwestern. Warriors can pick up the first down at the 3. It will be fourth. Well, you got it, 4th and 4.
Well, I think so. I am a little bit discombobulated over here because of how I had to log that. I had to log that as an onside kick, that ball that went all the way down to the 9-yard line, or 14-yard line.
4th and 4. Maroons coming after the Warriors. Wishbone set for the Warriors. Oliver hands up under center, turns and hands it off. Walden looking for a block. Gets to around the 4, maybe to 3. I think he was short. Doesn't matter what I think, though. PC says turned over on downs. Waiting for the official call. PC football. PC's defense holds firm down deep. That's a big stop for the Maroons. 8:10 to go in the third. Blood in the water. PC letting one roll by him. Dodging a bullet there. PC looking to claw back into this one.
I mean, that really was. That's a big defensive stop. You do have them pinned down back
Huge.
here, but opportunity missed.
PC trying to convert defense to offense here as Duggar operates in the shotgun. Feet in his own end zone. Conby goes in motion to the left side. Handoff. Abnett off left tackle. Stood up at the 5, driven backwards. Maddox, Mink, Walters. Also in on the stop will be Lucas McKee. Hats to the football again for the blue and orange. We've said that several times tonight. Under 8 minutes to go in the third. Second and 9. It's a short gain on that tote. And Abnett. Duggar's right. Looking to throw. Fires complete at the 15 to the 20. 25-30. Chandler Godby. Goodness, Godby. Midfield and more. 35-30. Slung out of bounds hard inside the 30 at around the 28-yard line. Chandler Godby can turn it like that. Big gainer. Duggar. Godby. 7:22 to go. Flop the field for the Maroons. Warrior coming off the field injured.
The 68-yard pitch and catch. I got one for you.
Kenyon Taylor favoring that right arm.
Good golly, Mr. Godby.
I like it. He deserves all the dap and then some. As Abnett will carry that one for a gain of 2. Good golly, Mr. Godby. Man, I hope he wins Mr. Football.
I do too. I'd love to see that happen here for
incredible
local boys.
Incredible talent. Second and 8. As Mike Kerr mentioned, if you're mentioned in the name Jake Johnson and John Cole, it's high praise. Duggar looking to throw, has an Abnett. Nope, wrapped up, dropped, sacked. Back to the 39-yard line. Lucas McKee and associates. Ben Coomer. Colt Golf, 3rd and long as Duggar gets sacked. 6.5 to go on the third.
That was a big defensive play. McKee, I believe, the first Warrior to him.
He was. We mentioned McKee being banged up earlier this year, battling through it and looking on the near sideline as injured Warrior. I told you just a second ago is Kenyon Taylor getting attended to, and I do not see Mason Hibbard being attended to anymore. That could be a good thing. Unless he went to the locker room. Hope he did not. Duggar fakes the handoff. Flushed out of the pocket by Mink. Off his back foot to the end zone. Deflected. What a defensive play. Down deep Braxton Walters getting the hand up in time. That was pretty.
That's twice that young man's done that tonight.
Pretty.
That was really nice, yeah.
Hey, I have this thing. It's called an arm and a hand, and stick it up there in the right spot and just knock it down.
Yeah,
that was pretty.
Mercy.
That would have been 6 for Wesley.
Yeah. We talked about Walters' measurables, too. 6'2", 180, I believe, is his measurement. Long wingspan and on display right there.
And if you're PC, you tip your cap because that was a well-defended play. If I'm the Maroons, I'm going right back to it. Another 4th down for PC. 4th and 17. Duggar looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking. Fires. That'll be complete to the 15-yard line. A little extracurricular behind the play. As pitch and catch is good. Harris Denmeyer as chains will move. Convert that long 4th down. The degree of difficulty nearly impossible.
It's like a Western shootout.
Duggar and Denmeyer pull it off. That's PC football. Love it. 1st and 10 Maroons from the Southwestern 14. This one is not over, my friends. I promise you that.
Neither team will go quietly.
Nicely done by the officials. A little skirmish behind it. Sorting it out. No flags. Great job, gentlemen. Duggar looking. Fires. Throws. Complete. Idlewine lost it. As he gets tagged, a flag will fly as Idlewine paid the price. That was nasty.
Flag on the play.
Oh, mercy. A big collision in the end zone between Idlewine and Wright.
I think that was Coomer. I'm going to be honest with you from my angle, but you've got the binoculars. There was certainly a titanic collision.
And trainers, coaches out to attend, and
so
Idlewine setting up now.
So Josh, that was a pass. They call that complete. I mean, is this going to be a touchdown, incomplete pass? They really haven't ruled this, have they?
No, they have not. I thought he caught it, but then the collision popped it loose. So, no. Ball's going to be spotted. They've already spotted the football at the 7.
I'm confused.
How would you do that?
I'm confused. They had it at the 14, correct? Or am I imagining things?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no catch. Half the distance to the goal. 1st down. As Idlewine, our full attention, sitting on his rump. He will be helped up, and Idlewine will walk off under his own power. Thank goodness. That was a vicious shot. Nasty collision for the football in the end zone. He had it, lost it due to the collision. Great to see Idlewine walking off under his own power. That was ferocious. Personal foul penalty on Southwestern. That was more leading with the helmet than anything, I believe. It'll be a 1st and goal from the 7. Maroons threatening. 5:20 to go. Thank goodness Idlewine is okay. He is a tough young
you bet.
man.
Absolutely.
Godby splits in motion to the left. Duggar directing the traffic. Duggar rolls this side. He's going to tuck it himself. And a run. We cut down shy of the 5. Short gainer. Kelly and Coomer will come and make stop. 2nd and goal. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. 28-14. And like you get when these two cross-county foes get together, there's a whole lot of Tylenol and Advil going to be
ice baths
used up tonight, tomorrow, and this weekend. 2nd and goal from the 6. And a 1. Duggar. Hand off Nichols off left tackle. Got some nice running room as Nichols gets inside the 5. Looks like around the 3. McKee, Coomer, and Cowboy.
I think Idlewine coming back out there on the field. Good to see.
Absolutely. Sophomore. Ethan Idlewine. One tough customer. Man, that was nasty. As he leaned early, jumps the line, and he'll be stoned as PC went into the jumbo package.
The official on the far side called touchdown.
Ooh.
Who was the ball carrier?
That was Ottawine that lined up in the Wildcat. He started early. His teammates did too. But
that's a touchdown.
Count it. Doesn't matter how you get them. PC got it. 4:07 to go third quarter. Coach Foley looking for an explanation, as you might imagine.
Scoreboard's not been adjusted yet, but they've got the ball down at the 3 for the extra point attempt is what I assume. Mounts is in there to kick the ball.
Officially a 3-yard tote by Ottawine. Mounts on for the PAT. No matter how you get them, PC's just wanting them. Got one there. Godby will hold. Warriors coming after it. Which is PAT is up. And it is no good. Missed it. It remains 28-20 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Great to see Ottawine back in action. Citizens National Bank touchdown for 2-2.
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic. And Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize your services to meet your needs, whether that be in our office, over the phone, or through your computer. Call Intrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters.
4:07 to go in the third. 28-20. PC closes to within 8. Missed extra point from Mounts. Still a one-possession game with the 2-point conversion. 28-20. Ottawa with the touchdown, and great to see that young man able to come back after he took a lick.
Yeah, 2 plays later, right back in the game.
He keeps on ticking.
Tough as nails.
This one's still in doubt. Ottawine will line it up for the Maroons. There's a whole lot of extra talking. Southwestern coaching staff to the officials during that turnover possession chain. Not happy with that officiating call. Walden with the return up north of the 30-yard line. Decent return by Walden. Jericho Dixon and associates will hit stop. Bottom man off the pile will be Braden Ping, sophomore for the Maroons. 1st and 10 for the blue and orange. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. 28-20. This has been a long third quarter.
Yeah, and this is a pivotal drive for Southwestern because you want to pass that ball back to PC with a chance to go in and tie this ball game up. Oliver been our QB all night long, Josh. It's been a few games since we've had a guy start the game at QB and stay in there the whole time. Been a few.
Absolutely it has. And Coach Foley not shy to try multiple quarterbacks. He's played 3 in several games. Whistles will stop it before it got going for the blue and orange. And that'll be on Southwestern. That'll back the Warriors up. And home folks getting a little restless below us. PC faithful across the way. Those pom-poms from the PC cheerleaders are absolutely neon glowing.
Yeah, it looks like each one has a pink and a white.
Oh, you can see those from the space station.
Indeed.
Great contingent of PC cheerleaders and Southwestern cheerleaders. Great sport. Fan bases as well.
This place is packed, if we've not mentioned that already.
1st and 15 after the penalty for the blue and orange. Eye back set behind Oliver. He'll turn and hand it off to Tanner Wright. Busts loose to that initial line. Tanner will get up to around the 37-yard line. A nice pickup on First down, second, and manageable for the Blue and Orange. Tanner Wright has ran incredibly well tonight.
Yeah, I think you said earlier ran possessed, and can't say it any better. 11-yard tote right there kind of negates that penalty, puts them right back in a very manageable second down situation.
Very much so. Where Southwestern wants to be. Second and about 4. Warriors right to left here in the third, working the near home hash, close to it anyway. Getting an I-back set. Maddox Mink straight up the gut. Will be denied his first effort. Second effort might have got him a yard or two more. Now we got a couple players going at it as they will be separated. No flags will fly. This one getting chippy. Southwestern student section cheering on their fella. I'm sure the PC student section's doing the same for theirs.
Okay, I'm just now hearing the chant. I was confused for a second.
That was PC side of the play. Taking a field level to this one. That is a beautiful shot. Southwestern on offense, PC. Leighton Abbott. Man amongst men on that PC defense doing his thing. Tanner Wright straight up the gut. Churning those feet for everything he can get. Turning those legs. First down tote for Tanner Wright. Remax Lake Time Realty. First down for the Blue and Orange. 1st and 10 Southwestern from their own 45. 2.5 to go in the third.
Southwestern dodged one there, Josh, because they had the receiver was not set and was definitely moving before that ball was snapped. And you saw the Pulaski County coaches kind of making a case and nothing doing.
Clock winding, approaching 2 minutes to go here in the third. Thanks for joining us. Toyota of Somerset. High school football presented by Ford Brothers, Auctioneers, Realtors. Oliver turns and hands it off. That's Walden, I do believe. Driven backwards after a decent gainer. That's Abnett. And in Abnett with the stop. For the Maroons, gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Southwestern looking for a drive here. Will kill some clock. You've got us tuned up on Facebook. Miss Kelly saying 552 joining us this evening. Thank you very much. We appreciate each and every one of you here at Lake Cumberland Sports. I-back set. 2nd and 6. Oliver hands it off to Tanner Wright. Busts loose, lowers his head, steamrolls the guy to the 40. First down, Roberts and more. As taken down by Brady Kane and Jericho Dixon, but not before another. Remax Lake Time Realty first down for the Warriors. Tanner Wright.
He's just come to play tonight.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I haven't said already. He's just.
Video tells the story for you.
Excellent point, Michael Gregg.
13-yard carry on that, and that young man's pushing 200 yards.
You see the initial hits that PC gets on Tanner Wright. I don't know if he's gone down at any point on the initial contact, able to get to the second level and beyond against PC. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Clock winding. 30 seconds to go in the third. That was all sorts of discombobulated. PC jumped. Southwestern was moving. The ball squirted loose, and that will be on Southwestern. Now to back the Warriors up. Home folks won't be happy on that one.
I always love it when that happens. Come on, guys. Everybody watch the ball down there. You hear them. Right on the evening, Josh, 17 carries, 174 yards, 10.2 yards per carry.
Wow.
That young man has came to play, senior campaign.
Mm-hmm.
All the talk about Mr. Football at Gobby, and you got to know, Wright, 15 touchdowns a season. He wants to stand out in this contest, and he's done just that.
He certainly has. Approaching 10 seconds to go in the third. Warriors got to hurry. 5 seconds on the play clock. Wishbone set. The handoff. Christian Walden bounces it outside. Tiptoes through some defenders. Still rolling inside the 25 to around the 24. Christian Walden is a one-man rushing wrecking crew. Out of bounds with 1.4 seconds to go. I don't know what Mama's fed Tanner Wright and Christian Walden, but they have gone bananas tonight. And is there laundry somewhere? Warriors look frustrated.
That was a 21-yard gain for Walden.
Nope. No.
Coach Foley's telling people to calm down. Is that what he's doing?
I don't know what's going on. I thought the Warriors were backing up at first. I thought it was going to be a penalty. Then, yeah, that was an odd quarter. Odd quarter. Third is in the books. 28-20 Southwestern leads. Back after this on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. Someone you can count on. Now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Toyota of Somerset High School football. Presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. I'm Josh McKinney alongside Michael Gregg. Boss man Kevin Lloyd producing this evening on cameras up on high. Mr. Pat Harris on the sidelines. Jeremiah Jones. Nick Hibbard running around this crazy place somewhere. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Handoff. One of the 3 setbacks. Straight up the gut. Tanner Wright on the toe. Clock winds as we begin the 4th. Warriors lead 28-20. Still anyone's contest.
It absolutely is. Far from being decided. Neither team going to go quietly. Set up for a fantastic finish.
Scanning Southwestern's huddle. Have you seen Mason?
No, but he was just on the bench. I think he's down here he's laying down. You see the trainer over there with him?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Trainer Jackson. Cramping, I think, still kind of bothering 5.
Sean Action Jackson. Mason is in good hands. 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. Clock winding, approaching 11 minutes to go. Oliver hands up under center. The pitch to Tanner Wright. Turns it upfield. So get into the Rick Barker red zone and around the 18-yard line. Third and long here for Southwestern. So we go under 11 to play. 28-20. Superintendent's trophy to be decided. District's top seed. And in no particular order, bragging rights.
Yeah, 4 passing attempts on the night, and I was getting ready to say this looks like a good time for Brody Perkins' time, but then Brody Perkins comes to the sideline. So, you sneak in a pass right here, Josh?
You would think so on 3rd and long. What do you got? 3rd and?
Got a 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Hewitt was split wide left. He's lone wide out.
Yeah, probably not.
Wishbone set.
Oh.
Oliver and Walden run into one another. That was ugly. Ugly. For Southwestern. It's Oliver lucky to recover it. That should not be happening.
They hit hard.
8th game of the season. 9th game of the season, excuse me. On the exchange. Clock winding, 10 minutes to go. 4th and 9 to that loss. And the Warriors almost, when they laid that one on the deck, able to recover it. Warriors will go for it. 4th and 9.
Identical formation.
More Oliver looking to throw. Hewitt down in the end zone. Did he catch it? No, he did not. Down deep. Left corner. Front corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Hewitt trying to get a little separation on the defender. Could have possibly been offensive pass interference, but couldn't come up with it. Turned over on downs. PC has the football, trailing 28-29, 34 to go in the 4th.
Yeah, that may be one of those plays, Josh, where you wait to see if that ball comes down before you pull that hanky out. But I saw what you saw. And
oh, yeah.
Pulaski County going to get the ball back, and that 3rd down play just kind of took the air out of that drive.
PC has the football.
Big defensive drive for the Warriors.
trailing by 8. Duggar directs Godby. He will split left. Nichols trying to go off right tackle. He is stuck and dropped. Maddox Mink, Ben Coomer. And on the stop, give him 1 on the forward progress. 2nd and 9, approaching 9 minutes to go.
Nichols has ran hard, but there's just not been much there for him tonight.
Duggar. And a traditional PC set this time. Nichols to his left. Duggar fakes the handoff. Under pressure, flush back. Across the grain, a flag will fly. Throws, fires. That'll be incomplete. Pretty well defended. Downfield, Lucas McKee applying the pressure. What is the flag? Nichols, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. That would have been a nifty pitch and catch.
It would have been.
I'd like to see PC go back to that. That will be a holding call on PC.
Holding against Pulaski County.
The hold from the white hat for dramatic effect.
Want to make sure Foley wants to back him up.
I know. It was just funny to see.
It was, wasn't it?
And Coach Foley electing to take the penalty. Spot foul, and it's a big one. 2nd and forever for the Maroons as they're back inside their own 9. Hey, but 2nd and 20 plus is within distance for Mr. Duggar and his Maroons. Godby in motion to the visitor sideline. Pulaski County. Duggar in his own end zone. Flushed, fires, throws. That's complete at the 20. Big block, 25-30. As Nichols is shoved out of bounds and a Warrior is hurt. Big collision, and that's Jonas Gallagher trying to peel himself off the deck.
Is that the Nichols?
That is Nichols, yes. PC going right back to it. He will be just shy of the first down. Or was he?
Moving it.
Moving it. Yeah, first down. Sorry about that. Gallagher will come off.
Well, there's some
and
extracurricular stuff over there on that one.
It was a big block. Fly by Pulaski County Maroon. Didn't see who it was, but that sprung Nichols for the first down pitch and catch. Duggar back to throw, pump fake. He'll fire to Nichols. He's had the hot hand. Stutter step at the 35, wrapped up and dropped at the 36. Owen Campbell will make the stop. Gain of 3. We're going to keep going. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Under 8 minutes to go. 28-20. PC trailing Southwestern. The Maroons have the football right to left here in the 4th. Nichols will check out for a breather. That is a well-deserved breather for 2-6.
I was getting ready to say the same thing. Been very active here in this 4th quarter.
Coming out of the backfield as a running back. Nichols, just a junior, got another campaign at County High. Big fan of his. Duggar hands it off to an Abnett off right tackle. Kelly will come get him with a big bear hug tackle. 39-yard line. Maybe the 40. 3rd and short. And we'll give him the 40. 3rd and 3. Clock winds. Approaching 7 minutes to go in this one. 28-20.
Yeah, that game clock going to become a factor here real soon.
Duggar out of the gun and adding it to his right. Man Warrior front. Abnett gets the call. McKee will go get him in the backfield as an Abnett thought about coming to McKee's side over here on the right side, home sideline. Back across the grain, and McKee just went and got him anyway. 4th down for PC.
That was out of line on that carry.
Did I say an Abnett? Sorry about that.
That's all right.
My apologies. And Abnett is 11. Ottawa is 22. I should know that at this point. Well, both an Abnett and Ottawa have played well.
They really have.
Another 4th down facing PC. 4th and 2 for the Maroons from their own 41. Duggar flushed out of the pocket, looking. Stutter step in trouble back to the 30. He'll sling it downfield. That will fall incomplete, and that will be turned over on downs. Southwestern's defense has dug in time and time and time and time again.
They really have. I'm going to give a shout out to Ben Coomer right there.
Yeah,
Ben Coomer giving chase to Duggar. Coomer, a very athletic football player, sat out last season, and just harassing Duggar back there in the pocket, not allowing him to get comfortable at all.
Duggar, man, I'm going to give Duggar credit. He can keep a play alive for as long as humanly possible. I've never seen a player able to keep a play alive as long as Duggar does.
Yeah, he's laid it out there. I mean, he's done.
Tip of the cap, baby. Tip of the cap, 1-2 for PC. 6:07 to go in the fourth, 28-20. Southwestern with the lead. Warriors have the football left to right here. Warriors might have started early. Tanner Wright says, I don't care. Straight up the gut. First down, Toad. Maybe, possibly, for Tanner. They're still spotting at the 31-yard line, right at the first down stick. White Hat will eye it. Eye it. Eye it. Eye it. Just measure it. There you go. 28-20. This will be a measurement. Call the chain gang here in the fourth. Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. I'm Josh McKinney alongside Michael Gregg. Boss man Kevin Lloyd doing great work producing tonight. Kevin, Kelly, thank you all so very much for this venture at Lake Cumberland Sports. Absolute honor and treat. Be with folks every Friday night. Pat Harris up on high. Jeremiah Jones. Those end zone camera shots. First down for the Warriors. Remax Lake Time Realty. First down. Is Tanner over 200?
Let me check. He was sniffing it. He's at 188, Josh. He's at 188.
Still sniffing it.
Yeah, he's getting close.
Clock winds. 5.5 to go in the fourth. Warriors lead 28-20.
And you got to think right here, just going to be a steady diet of power running football. Let that clock continue to wind.
Strong side of the line to the right. Handoff. Walden goes off left tackle. Walden not going down easily as he will get to the 30. A short gainer for Walden's World. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Clock winds, approaching 5 minutes to go. Plenty of pass to the football for the Maroons. This has been what we thought it would be and probably more.
298 yards team total rushing, so they're just a couple away from 300 on the night, Josh.
Warriors coming in averaging 286.
Yep.
So north of that. Kind of figured that would be the game plan.
Well, you said if they threw it more than 5 times, it was going to be trouble for Southwestern, and they've thrown it 5, 4 out of 5. Good call on your end.
Pitch to Tanner Wright. Gets a block. Steamrolls a couple of Maroons. They hang on and make the tackle at the 26-yard line. And Abnett with the stop. Bottom man off the pile. Idlewind in there as well. 3rd down. Clock winding. 4:15 to go in the fourth. Warriors in a hurry to go nowhere quickly.
That's exactly right.
Play clock at 20 seconds. And what a crowd taking in the 37th all-time meeting between these cross-county foes. Who's going to win the Pat Richardson Trophy? Superintendent's Trophy. On the line here tonight. Tanner Wright, inside right tackle. Give him the Rick Barker red zone and move the chains again. Off the feet of Tanner Wright. Another Remax Lake Time Realty. First down. 3:50 to go. Clock stops as the chains move. It will fire again.
And that's just power running. Southwestern doing what Southwestern does. Big shout out to Braden Myers on an offensive line. Cooper Garman, Nico Pascarella, Caden Petrarca, Cole Pierce, Brody Perkins and company. Ben Coomer plugging in there, doing a great job as well. So that offensive line, one of the best in the state. Certainly one of the best in 5A football for the last, well, probably as long as since the school's been built.
Throw a number out.
Yeah.
Because it'll work. That's the truth, man. Those big boys up front, where offensive line has exerted their will tonight. Another first down for the Warriors. Handoff Lucas McKee. Fumbled it earlier tonight. Covering up that football with both hands, both arms. 2nd down and 7. A gain of 3 for McKee. 3 minutes to go in this one. Key will be spotted down at the 16-yard line. Warriors back in the Rick Barker red zone.
Seen Jonas Gallagher on the sideline. I know
he came off big time woozy.
Big time, and I know he doesn't play a ton of snaps on offense, but just trying to lay eyes on him.
And
don't see him.
See Mason back up, jogging around in place. So Mason seems to be okay. We just got to figure out what's going on with Jonas. Hand off to Tanner Wright in traffic, and Abbott will come in and make the stop. PC as Tanner will get to the 15-yard line. I was wondering when PC was going to start using those timeouts, and there comes their first with 2:23 to go in the fourth. Warriors lead 28-28. Ron Shaw Realtor timeout.
The name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weikert Realtors Four Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the properties they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weikert Realtors Four Brothers. Our sponsor for our alignment of the game is Big Blue Septic Service. Call Big Blue Septic Service for your septic tank servicing and portable toilet rentals. When you got to go Big Blue. 606-451-3000. And join us after the game on, well, actually, tonight is going to be special. Winning Coach will be right here live with the big camera on this broadcast on our postgame show, Alton Blakely Family Dealerships postgame show here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
PC taking the timeout. They have 2 left. 3rd and 5 for the Warriors. From the PC 14, Walden inside left tackle. Inside the 10-yard line, a little extracurricular behind the play, and that's going to cost Southwestern, and that was completely useless and unnecessary. Picked up the first down, and somebody stringing it downfield, something that did not matter. That cost Southwestern. Not a headsy play. 28-20.
Looks like they've got the ball down at the 6 while waiting.
It would have been a first and goal, but that's going to be all for naught. Personal foul on Southwestern. Here's Southwestern faithful. I'd like to see that. PC, hey, back the Warriors up. 2:16 to go. Clock is stopped. PC wants every ounce of time on that Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Coach Foley looking for an explanation. That was pretty cut and dry. Warriors will still get the first down. But instead of a first and goal, we backed up. Where have they spotted it at? The 17-yard line?
That's what it looks like.
Pulaski County Southwestern High Schools, along with Gear Up, would like to thank you for participating.
And down marker just changed to first. That's right. So instead of first and goal, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Southwestern. From the PC 17. Clock is now winding. Maroons have 2 timeouts left. Warriors lead 28-20 late in this one. It is by no means over. Warriors have laid it on the deck a couple times tonight. All the Warriors' eyes are on that play clock, down to 5. Oliver missed the play call. He will pitch it to Tanner Wright. So it was...
That was ugly. They dodged a bullet right there.
This is where you have an experienced quarterback at this point in the season is hurting Southwestern. PC takes the timeout. They have 1 left.
Looked like that was designed to go to Walden right up the middle, and it just didn't make the handoff. But I don't know, it's just the way it looked to be. And the pitch to the right was risky, if in fact it wasn't designed to go to right. We'll never know.
There was no design on that play.
We'll never know. Since 1979, Modern Systems has been protecting communities all across Kentucky. They're proud to be a part of the communities they serve, winning time and sponsorships to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you. From homes to businesses to schools and churches, let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security. And a big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships, Kentucky, for being the official photography sponsor for Lake Cumberland Sports this season and providing all of our game day picks. Be sure to take advantage of the end-of-season savings at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships.
Tanner Wright, off right tackle. Short yardage, setting up 3rd down for Southwestern. 95 seconds to go. The Maroons burning their final Ronshaw Realtor timeout. 28-20. Critical here late in the 4th between cross-county foes. This one is still up for grabs. Crazy things happen when PC and Southwestern get together.
Indeed. Stressed, anxious, depressed, well, I'm guessing half of this stadium may be. At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, we can get services started today. Intrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com. At Intrust, your mental health matters.
Don't tell me that, boss man. It makes me nervous. Thank you, folks, for tuning us in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 95 seconds to go. 3rd and 8 for Southwestern at the PC 15-yard line. Warriors lead 28-20. Oliver hands up under center as the ball goes off left tackle by Walden. Short gainer, 4th down, but here's the situation. PC out of timeouts.
Do you kick a field goal?
That's why Coach Foley gets paid the big bucks.
I'm just curious.
30 seconds to go, minute 10 on the game clock. 4th and, we got it, 4th and about 5 for Southwestern here. You got Caleb Moore as your kicker. Coach Foley electing to roll the dice. Moore has not attempted one this year, and he will not here. 4th down for the Warriors. Oliver hands up under center. 2 seconds to go on the play clock. 40 seconds to go on the game clock. And whistles. Southwestern will take the timeout with 40.9 seconds to go. A Ronshaw Realtor timeout.
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic. Yeah, I don't know, Josh. I thought that we might see more come out on this one. But, you know, 1st down, field goal, either way, the game's over. Defensively, if you're Pulaski County, gotta stop. Gotta have a stop here.
Got to.
40 ticks on the clock. I mean, there's more. There's more.
46.
I like this call.
We'll line it up.
I like the call.
I do too. Don't want to voice my opinion, but I do.
I like the call.
The hold will be from the 20. 40.9 seconds to go. A 30-yard attempt for Moore. Burton will hold. Good snap. Kick is on the way. It is up, and it is good. 30-yard field goal puts it to a 2-possession game with 36.5 seconds to go.
Well done.
Moore's first field goal on the year, and a flag will fly. Celebration. This game is not over. And the Warriors are coming unchained. Looking towards PC's sideline, celebrating. You got to be better than that, regardless of who's winning. That was a good flag by the crew. A great flag. I know emotions are high, but your kicker, go mob him. He just made his first field goal of the year, and it's a 30-yard variety to make it a 2-possession game at 31-20.
I'm trying to follow Foley's language, body language. He is He's getting on his guys.
Good for you, Coach. I saw who it was. I'm not calling him out because
I didn't. I was logging.
Let us not forget, these players are 18 or younger.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're still kids.
They're still learning lessons.
Lesson to be learned there. How about Caleb Moore?
Yeah, big moment for the senior.
You and I have followed him last several years. You mentioned it throughout the year. Just a little bit of confidence issues for him on PATs. Well, I think that confidence meter, it blasted out the top.
You got that right. And that could loom large come playoff time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That penalty will have Southwestern kicking from their own 25. This one is still not over. It's a big uphill climb for the Maroons. They can strike quickly. Moore will send it away as that will sail out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Maroons will take over. 36.5 seconds to go on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Kayla Moore with a 30-yard field goal to make this one an 11-point Southwestern advantage. That was right on down 27.
Well, that's interesting. So, okay, they're going to move. That's what I thought, because they penalty on the kickoff. They kicked the ball out of bounds. They're going to sit it down to 35. And I thought, well, that's fortuitous. And
yeah, there we go.
The 50. There you go.
We got it. Waiting on them to sort it out. And quarterback in the game for Pulaski County will be Ryan Anderson. Stands by his lonesome. Takes the snap. Rolls right. Fires. That will be complete to James McCowan. It's wrapped up and dropped by Lucas McKee, who has had a wonderful night. He coughed one up earlier. On defense, he has brought the hammer clock winding. Under 15 seconds to go. Anderson will spike it with 13 seconds to go. 31-20 Southwestern. Coming into tonight, they retire for the best start in school history with the 2018 team. That mark will push to 9-0. Southwestern will have an opportunity to go undefeated in the regular season. That has never been done on the reservation.
Anderson in quarterback.
Best overall season. Regular season, 9-1. The Warriors are going to be setting it 9-0 in about 13 seconds of Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard game clock. Anderson looking to throw under pressure, flushed, sacked, back at the 40-yard line. 5.5 seconds to go. Colton Goff with the sack. Warriors celebrating. Moments away from victory. The play clock will wind, and this one will be over. It was not easy. It was as good as advertised. Southwestern proves to 9-0. They retain the Superintendent's Bowl trophy, and the Warriors will be a top seed in the playoffs, as PC will be a 2 seed in the playoffs. Still a home game for PC, and the Warriors will host a home game in the playoffs as well. 1, probably 2 if Southwestern does what they need to do. Southwestern at Madison Central next Friday night. PC on a bye week as the Maroons roll into the playoffs in 2 weeks as PC falls to 8-2 on the year. They'll finish up the district slate at 3-1. South Blakely postgame show on Lake Cumberland Sports.
You ready for me to go through stats, John?
Well, it's tied at 7 at the end of 1, 21-14 at the half. Boss man, you tell me when we need to roll. Third quarter scoring, 10:31 to go in the third. Southwestern scores an 80-yard touchdown by Tanner Wright, makes it 27-14. Morris extra point good, 28-14. PC would answer with 4:07 to go in the third as Ottawa totes it in for the touchdown, his second rushing touchdown of the night, 28-20. Moore's extra point no good, 28-20 at the end of 3. And the final score in the 4th pushed it to a 2-possession game with 36 seconds to go. A 30-yard field goal by Caleb Moore, his first field goal of the year. 31-20, your final score. Southwestern wins Superintendent's Bowl trophy.
Some offensive statistics, Josh. If you want to be thinking about some POGs, I'm assuming we're getting Pulaski POGs from Pulaski's crew.
Hope so anyway, yeah.
So I think our offensive is kind of a slam dunk. Offensive statistics for Southwestern. Total offensive numbers, 397 yards for Southwestern, 288 for Pulaski. Passing the football, 256 for Pulaski, 73 for Southwestern. For Pulaski County, they completed 14 of 27 passes, 18.3 yards per pass average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Southwestern made the most of their opportunities, 4 out of 5 for 18.3 average, 1 touchdown. Rushing the football, Southwestern 324 yards on 45 attempts, 7.2 yards per carry average. For Pulaski County, 32 yards on 27 attempts, 1.2 yards per rush average. Penalties, and I missed probably one or two of those late. Pulaski County flagged 2 times for 15 yards, and Southwestern 6 for 60. Turnovers, none in the second half. 1 turnover for Pulaski. They had 1 interception thrown. Southwestern had 2 fumbles that they lost, both in the first half. First downs, Pulaski County finished the night with 13 first downs, 3 via rush, 9 via pass, 1 via penalty. 15 first downs for Southwestern, 14 via rush, 1 via pass. Third down conversion attempts, Pulaski County 3 out of 11, Southwestern 5 out of 10 for 50%. Fourth down conversion attempts, Pulaski County 3 out of 7 for 42%. Southwestern, the Homeboys, 0 for 2 on the evening on fourth down conversion attempts. Passing the football, Bryson Ducker 13 of 26 for 252 and a touchdown and an INT. Ryan Anderson 1 out of 1 for 4 yards. Roger Oliver 4 out of 5 for 73 and a touchdown. Rushing, Ethan Idleline 11 rushes, 32 yards, 2 TDs. Cody Nichols 7 for 12. Bryson Ducker 7 for 1. Chandler Gobby 1 for 1. And Ryan Anderson 1 for a negative 14. Tanner Wright, big night for Tanner Wright. 25 attempts, 199 yards, 3 TDs. Christian Walden 12 for 105. Lucas McKee 4 for 34. Maddox Mink 2 for 5. And Roger Oliver 2 for a negative 19. Receiving the football, Harris Denmeyer 5 for 109. Chandler Gobby 2 for 69. Zach Anderson 3 for 38 and a touchdown. Cody Nichols 2 for 28. Aiden Wesley 1 for 8. J.J. McCowan 1 for 4. Southwestern receiving, Mason Hibbard 1 for 67 in the TD. Christian Walden 2 for 5. And Caden Cunningham 1 for 1. And that's going to kind of do it. Big field goal for Caleb Moore. 1 out of 1 for that big field goal to kind of put this game out of reach for Southwestern. So kudos to that young man. Big night, big win if you're Southwestern. And they retain the Superintendent's Trophy. They get the district title. They get the home field in the first round and beyond, depending on how long that goes and how those games turn out. And Josh McKinney has stepped out. Is he getting ready for the post-game show down there? Josh McKinney headed down to do the interview?
Yeah, he's going to try to grab Coach here.
Okay.
We'll do the interview here on the sideline.
Okay. Want me to go ahead and do our post-game awards for Southwestern? Are we going to get post-game awards for Pulaski County from the Pulaski crew?
Yeah, I'll see if I can grab that for you.
Okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and do our offensive player of the game. Our Somerset Community College offensive player of the game, to me, slam dunk. That's Tanner Wright with a huge evening. The senior, 3 touchdowns, 199 yards on the ground. Just played fantastic football. Lineman of the game, our Big Blue Septic Service lineman of the game. That one's always tough, and I'm going to go with that anchor on that offensive line, Braden Myers. We know that he is the senior leader on that team, and that offensive line, we can't say enough positive things about that offensive line. You rushed for over 300 yards in this cross-county matchup. Southwestern butters their bread behind that offensive line, 324 yards tonight. And so Braden Myers is going to get the nod there. And defensively, I'm not getting any help tonight because, of course, my colleague Josh McKinney is down getting ready to catch up with the coach. But defensively, here's what my heart is. That kickoff that Jonas Gallagher runs down and recovers was a huge, huge play momentum-wise. I know he couldn't capitalize with the touchdown, but I'm going to give the defensive player of the game to number 10, Jonas Gallagher. And so that's our UCB defender of the game, Jonas Gallagher. Our players of the game for Pulaski, courtesy of the Pulaski crew. Offensive player of the game is Harris Denmeyer. It's a great selection. Defensive player of the game, UCB defender of the game, it looks like is Aiden Wesley. And then our lineman of the game, James McCowan. So those are our players of the game for the Pulaski County Maroons. A well-played game, hard-fought game. Really nobody lost this game. Somebody won this game. And you got what you expected to get, I think, tonight from a cross-county matchup, district title matchup. A lot of history. This did not disappoint. Not at all.
No, not at all. Every game that we cover with these two, it's always this close. It's always goes down to the fourth quarter, goes down to the last couple minutes, and tonight was no disappointment.
Absolutely not. And if you're Coach Foley, you're going to stretch your record against Pulaski County and Coach Hines to 6-1. And the only defeat that Coach Foley has had to the PC Maroons was right here on this field 2 years ago. And Bryson Duggar was the QB that year for the Maroons when Drew Polson had went down with an injury. And I think that added to the drama coming into this game because Foley's lone loss to these Pulaski County Maroons was at a Duggar-led Maroons team. And, you know, there's a lot of takeaways tonight. Godby was on a scouting report, and all season has been tough to zero in and kind of reel in. Somehow Southwestern was able to do that. And I think that was not because of Godby didn't have a great game and a great athlete. I think they just harassed Duggar in the pocket and didn't allow him to get comfortable, didn't give him time to set his feet on many of his throws. And just it was an excellent defensive game plan for Southwestern.
Absolutely. I thought the real key to me was that they kind of stopped Godby tonight. You know, they didn't let him have a big game.
Yeah, they were hitting him off the line of scrimmage all night. And just kind of trying to get him off his route. And if you can do that just for a little bit of time and accompany that with defensive pressure, that's advantage Southwestern, and I think that's what happened tonight.
And there's no team this year that's been able to do that.
Yeah.
So kudos to Southwestern and those corners, safeties. I mean, they did a heck of a job on him tonight.
They really did. That was a committee effort. There was many of the defensive backs that took that assignment tonight, and so you can't really give credit to just one of those players, but excellent team effort. I know tonight, usually at this point in the contest, we're wrapping up our coverage and heading down to the field to catch up with Coach Foley on Facebook. Tonight, we're going to stay here live, and Josh McKinney is going to interview Coach.
Yeah, it looks like they're heading over right now. Okay. I do want to say thank you to everybody. These close games, I was checking all of our streams tonight. We had almost a little over 1,600 there in the fourth quarter at one time.
Wow.
So here comes Coach. He's carrying a trophy.
All right. Okay, so Josh McKinney was able to get him pretty quick, and we're going to step away here and get up with Coach Jason Foley here on the Alton Blakely Family Dealerships postgame show.
We're just waiting for them to pass the baton down here. Look, a pretty happy looking coach.
It looks like it.
Good win. Oh yeah, it was a great win for us. A lot on the game, a lot riding on this game. I mean, district championship, 1 seed, home field in the playoffs, bragging rights. Just proud of our kids. Proud of my coaching staff too for the game plan they put together. Just can't say enough about our effort though.
I can literally see the exhaustion on your face, how much there is going on in this.
Is there like a on thing or anything?
No.
Yep. Let's try this again.
Blakely Family Dealerships postgame show for Cumberland Sports. I'm Josh McKinney alongside a victorious Southwestern head coach Jason Foley. 31-20 final score.
Well,
Lions trophy. Still not winning.
So thank you for listening.
We'll be back.